Hey everybody, welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. We are here for the Drag Race panel. How is everyone doing? We have D, Angela, Abby, L, Teddy. Really B is on her way. I know she's on a live. She will pop in a second. How is everybody doing tonight? We were getting ready to get into a good conversation. Y'all ready to jump it off?
We
Ready for the
always ready
jump
for the
off.
jumper.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
jump
get
right
it.
into it. As you know, over here, your girl does not take any notes, so please fill
Oh,
in
let me go get
anything
my
I
note.
missed. We are at that mirror where they are wiping it off. I done already forgot who went home last week. Geneva.
Man.
Geneva drove her car all the way back to Tippis, Texas.
Look, I feel like Geneva should
Oh,
just be
okay.
she
Come
got
on,
a
Diamond
couple of
Ross.
extra. I knew you was switching it.
Switch my wig, make her feel like a cheating.
Put a flower in it. I can buy you some flowers.
We'll get there. We'll get there because
I knew I
somebody
was
had
crazy.
somebody expressed thoughts today on their lip sync that I did
Oh,
not share.
Thoughts.
They
ooh.
expressed thoughts on their own lip sync today, and I did not share them.
Like they didn't
We'll
love
talk
that.
about
Like
why
they felt
later.
like they didn't lose their lip sync.
Look, like I said, they expressed some thoughts, and we'll get to them
All
Mm,
and
right, listen, because she lost. If she thinks she didn't lose, she did. Very
like.
clear. Yes, you did. You
mm.
lost, baby. You lost. Listen. I
Oh,
don't know who's been in your ear, who's been talking to you, baby, but you lost.
baby,
You
you should
absolutely
have
lost.
actually. You should have been gone by 3 weeks ago. You just should be glad that you still here.
Geneva
We done jumped all the
expressed
way
that
to
she
the
didn't
end.
lose.
We done jumped all the way to the end. We on the mirror message at Geneva. That's how much this episode really didn't have going on in general. Um, there were some fun moments. This was a good musical, but this was a good filler episode. But shout out to Geneva Carr. You literally lip synced every single episode. You were on every single one.
Hi,
What?
Scooter.
Say bye, people.
Whether it was,
Hi, people.
Hey,
hey,
Scooter Boop. Hey, Scooter Boop.
These fans in here. Okay, say bye, people.
I
you
feel
know,
so old. I remember when Scooter Boop was just a little baby and couldn't talk, and they were just holding Scooter, and now he's so big. I feel so old.
I had a question and it just slipped my mind. Focus on it. It'll come back to me. I think I heard the pop up, but I don't. Oh, there go really be right there. Okay, hold on. Hey, really be.
welcome.
You
Sorry I'm
haven't missed
late.
anything.
Hi
We are right at
everybody.
the mirror where they cleaning off the mirror. You haven't missed anything.
Is that why Abby's combing her hair?
Abby done switched it up.
Oh,
But she
wow.
had on a long silky piece a minute ago.
Come here.
Okay.
She said it's giving you drag race workroom tease.
Okay, drag race workroom please.
It's
Hey,
giving
Scooter
like
Boo.
the Fearless doll, like all teased up like Fear last week.
Hey, Scooter Boo.
Oh, that's a dog. Oh, I'm screaming.
They're sitting on the couch celebrating.
Sorry, I had to check for a fever.
Safira won last. Who won last week? Q.
Q.
They're
She,
giving Q her
she won
praises because she won last week. I'm assuming something had to happen in Untucked. I didn't watch it, but they were referencing that.
I didn't
And
watch
then,
Untucked
I
either.
didn't watch Untucked either.
okay, so I don't know what they were talking about, and that's pretty much it.
I did
It's
watch them.
time to get out of the drag and see what Rue got going on for this week. So fast forward, they're coming to the workroom. It's a new day. Here comes Rue. It's a Rusical. The only thing I want to jump to that I knew would be good is fighting for the part.
I
Anybody
We
who
talked
mean,
watched
about
Untucked,
that last week.
Well, can I
We
say that
did
I
that last
appreciate it
week.
being the sound of music because I love the sound of music. It is
I love it too. I
oh,
love this
My
one of
part.
mom's
my
favorite
favorite
movie.
musicals.
wait,
It's
D, what
Yes.
actually
happened in
Unplugged.
Untucked that they were like talking about like the previous week?
something jumped off in Untucked. I didn't watch, so I don't know what they
Nobody
were
watched
talking
it.
about.
I watched it, but I don't. It wasn't. It was okay. Like it
Okay, it
wasn't.
wasn't worth talking about though.
No,
Okay, okay. Just
because I don't
somebody had
remember.
asked. I just figured I'd relay. Yeah. I mean, honestly, look, they came. Can we wait just real quick before we get right there? Is anyone else not tired of this wig that RuPaul has in this mirror message thing? This little green screen mirror.
Shit,
The
that
little
make her
flip
look
up.
88.
That look, yeah, that little big old poof
It
hair.
looked like a good old French roll or something.
I don't know, whatever it is, I'm over
Was
it.
it Sofa Doll? I don't even know.
Child, you know she filmed all of those on the same day, so you gonna
Mhm.
I mean, she filmed all of
get over
those.
it because it is not gonna change.
She
It's
did
gonna
all of those,
Uh-huh.
and
UK
Canada,
versus the world.
UK versus the world. She did the same ones on the same
Yeah.
day, in the same hair and the same makeup. Because if you watch UK versus the world down to the Paramount
I
Plus,
think
it's
Canada
the exact
too.
same one. And quiet as it's kept, it's the same one from Australia too.
And Canada.
Oh, Canada,
No, Canada. That's
our
the one it
home
was. It was
And
and
Canada.
Canada.
Right. They're
native
the same.
land.
She literally filmed 3 seasons
Mother Ruth
worth of
said,
them.
"Come on, get this. Let's get these out the way.
She did
I'm gonna give y'all one day. You got 8 hours for
one,
me to get all of these for all of these seasons together."
and she showed it because she got
You
the
might as well.
same dress, same hair.
Might as
Anyway,
well.
we get to the people picking these pots.
Yes,
Mhm.
Ruth says everyone gets to pick their own parts, which means it's going to be a good fight. Let's jump into it. For the most part, everyone was playing nice. I like this, I like this, I like this until it got to that main role.
But my
And
thing about it is, and I don't mean to, my thing is, why did first of all, when did we decide that Saphira was going to be the one calling out the parts? You know, that to
She
me,
was the one writing them down.
I
She just
understand that. I understand that, but understand too, that plays a role in everything as well. Because what I might, if I were calling out the parts, I would have did Mariah out the way from the stop. Let's go ahead and tackle this one now. See who gonna get that, and let the other
Oh,
ones fall.
I,
Because
yeah,
they kind of waited and did Mariah, toward the end.
no.
And I feel like it would have been a better fight had they did Mariah first, because more people would have jumped in. I thought it would have made for better TV had they done Mariah first.
Possibly.
Just me.
I think they was trying to set up they was just trying to set up Plasma to have to argue with somebody.
Mhm.
Because they knew she wasn't gonna want nothing except that one. Um Also, I
why
feel like
did
they all
Morphine think that she was gonna be?
that
She's
was my
delusional.
point.
wait, you
She's
know
That
what?
was my
delusional.
Wait,
point.
because I feel like she didn't really listen to what was going on. She just saw it was the main role and the name was Mariah, and she thought she'd just be the diva. And I was like, girl, this is the
No,
Sound of
ma'am.
Music.
No, ma'am. You
Like
need to know your
Julie
role and
Andrews was
stay
all
within
through
it.
that
That wasn't
movie.
the correct answer.
Like
Because if you didn't get the references that RuPaul made when before she came out on the little screen, if you had
Mhm.
no idea that this was from the Sound of Music, girl, this
and
wasn't going to
Plasma
be
Plasma,
did because
memorable.
Plasma
Right.
did. If you
Plasma
saw,
knew
she got
like
so
Right.
that.
She
excited,
was
her
the
baby
only
was
one that
leaping.
did y'all get the
She was over there
references?
jumping for joy. She
Right.
knew instantly. She knew when the mirror message went off before RuPaul even
Mhm.
came in the room.
Yep.
She
Mhm.
knew when that little green screen went off. She knew instantly.
And Mama, you was lost, and just like I think they told her or someone else when they didn't know who Lindsey Graham was, wasn't it?
That was
Morphine that
Geneva.
time.
That was
That
no,
was
that
No,
was
that was
Geneva.
Geneva.
Magami.
That was Magami.
Magami
Okay,
played.
No, that was Geneva
okay.
Carr.
That was
But I
Geneva.
think
Right.
in
That
the
was Geneva
same
Carr.
way, if you don't know the
Oh, I love
reference or
Geneva
you don't
Carr.
know, you can't play the lead role if you don't know Sound of Music. I mean, I'm just saying.
But I think that goes back to your point. If you know this is and I'm speaking for Plasma, if you know this is the Sound of Music, you've been jumping up since you heard the hints that RuPaul was giving. Why didn't you jump out there first and say, I'm Mariah? Like Plasma should have jumped out there first, say, I want to be Mariah, and got it on out the way.
But that's why I asked who decided that Saphira was going to call out or write down or
But
do the whole.
Saphira didn't. No, they just started hollering out who they wanted to be, and Saphira was just writing whatever was said down. It wasn't like she was in
Mm-mm.
charge or
No,
she started.
Saphira, she
No, no,
called
no, no.
names because
Mm-mm.
I remember
Because that
when
one
she
baby
called
said,
out
who's
Well,
the
they
name?
probably also
Dawn started it and said, Dawn said, I want to play Strudel. And everybody said was cool with that. And she was like, okay, Dawn is going to play Strudel. And then the people
she
who,
called out because I remember her calling out the Baroness. and I
Yeah,
think
that's after several people
Q.
had already started calling out what they
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to do.
So
It
she
wasn't
caught.
Yeah.
until
Okay.
people
She just kind of kept
challenged
it going. But
that it
also,
became a problem.
I feel like the other reason is the queens probably defer to her because they all refer to her as the mother in the room anyway. So
Hmm.
for situations like that, they would probably defer to her to not be uh Jane about anything and
The
just
problem is you
she's
can't
still a
play nice with
competitor.
people who don't play nicely, and none of these people play nicely.
He's such a
And we've
teacher.
seen over the course of this season that playing nice in this thing does not get you anywhere.
I love it though.
But somebody rock paper scissors. It was cute.
Megami and
We
come on.
in a second. I'm gonna be over.
Yes,
It's not
Your
you.
hand is
There
up.
you go.
Loretta's hand is up. She looked
I just don't
aggravated.
want to be talking over people. I honestly think it's as simple as production told Safari to take the lead. Because if you notice, they rotate that. I don't think it was that complicated. I honestly think production was like, all right, Safari, go. And that's what they did. They may have even told her where to start. All right, start at the bottom and work your
I
way up to the
definitely
top.
think they told her where to start.
Because, like you said, people weren't fighting over the other roles, but the roles where there was a problem were
Ooh,
the
I have a
roles
joke.
we got into sort of laughs. Like, I really think I don't think it was that complicated, honestly, though.
It was another fight. Q and Magami. They had to rock
Right.
paper scissor over the head bearer.
Yeah, yeah. Over
The head baroness.
I
yeah.
mean, to be fair, there was only 3 roles in this whole Rusical that were worth having. It's
Four. You had
yeah,
to be a
what
lead singer.
the lead singer of
Mariah,
the
the superior,
the Mother Superior,
and the Baroness.
the Baroness,
What was the
and
first one?
I
and
thought the group didn't really
Well,
have.
you could have
main
been
character.
either.
That
You
was
could have
it.
been any of the other three with Magami, Nymphia, and who
All
was that?
background roles.
But
Yeah,
they weren't really, they were background to Mariah, but they had larger background roles. They weren't
Correct.
background like Morphine and Maya were, or like Tsunami and Plain Jane were.
Yeah.
They had bigger roles.
But unless you had one of them 3 main roles, you
yeah.
wasn't doing
You
nothing.
weren't winning.
I'm gonna wait
You
till the Rusical to ask a question. You know what? Let me ask it now. When they were rehearsing,
Mhm.
um, the Baroness and her baronets or whatever, wasn't Q with them at first when they were singing that song?
Mm-hmm. Wait.
So why,
well,
when they were doing the actual play, she was not there?
so here's the tea. Wait, so here's the tea, and Plasma spilled this down to the Roscoe's. Um, so no, like, and I say she spilled it. So what we saw on screen, keep in mind that is the TV rehearsal. She even said that part where he made that comment to her, like, okay, Plasma, like, step it up, whatever, whatever, whoop, whoop, whoop. That was actually, she had fell. They edited it out. She fell during one of her like rehearsals. She said she noticed him do this in his ear, and then he leaned back and said, "Plasma, you better step it up, whoop de whoop de whoop." Like way delay, like way after, like she fell. But then the actual rehearsal, she said, "Baby, we did the little filming of it with Melissa McCarthy and the Baby Bell Cheese and all that mess." She said we had the next day a whole 9-hour day to do the whole thing.
Well, I'm
So
sure that's what
I
they
always
do
assumed.
because
They always do that.
that's what I'm gonna say. Like it never because no, I know what you're talking about though, House of D. When they rehearsed it, I mean when they did the actual performance
She
in that
was not
first
there.
section, she wasn't there. She was there at
Yeah.
that last section. So yeah,
They
something
probably
happened.
reworked it once they realized what the costuming was going to be. Once they realized she had that
Oh,
30-foot
that she
skull, she
can't
couldn't be a part
dance.
of anything else. Like,
Yeah, or that she can't dance. I
But
think
she
that
did.
okay,
I think they purposely let her not be in it so that she couldn't be in the bottom three. Let's just call it
Mm-hmm.
what it is. Because we know who they're
'Cause I was like,
rooting for.
they
They like
readjusted
you,
that.
they like Plain Jane,
I don't
they
think so.
like
I think it's
Plasma.
more to it. I don't think it would be that obvious because, like, literally, she wasn't there for a whole. I think she wasn't there. If she got fell and had to go to the hospital, maybe she was still at the hospital when they filmed that part.
No. She didn't fall to go to the hospital. No, Plasma fell. Like Plasma
oh,
just fell
okay.
during
That's what I was
rehearsal.
thinking.
Plasma fell.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, but in terms of Q not being in that part of the thing, They
Because she
showed us a
rehearsed
little
it.
snippet of what they was working on in that rehearsal. But the next day, they actually do a full 9-hour day of this
That's
thing.
not
Mhm.
that's not what we're talking about.
So they would
But
have
my thing
they would have
is she was she supposed to be in that number?
they probably just took her out.
But that's what
Okay.
okay, so I got it.
I
What
Like
think
I'm
during
they
the
were
saying
big
I think
is
they were
rehearsal.
practicing a portion that she was not in. That's why she wasn't up there.
I think
But it
she
was
was
no
horrible and
other.
they took her out.
I think
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what I
I
think.
think
I think
I think
Shoot.
they took her out.
I think they took her out to save her.
okay.
I'm just gonna
Because
call
her
it what I
part was
think.
Because
not good either to
they
me.
kind
I
of
mean,
do go out
that's
of their.
fine. I don't think they would be that obvious, but I mean, who am I? I don't know.
I think they
You're
do not.
amazing. That's who you are.
I mean,
Thank
no,
you.
I mean that's how you feel. That's how you feel. Like there's no shame.
Because she said,
That's
I
the
don't know who
aggressive
I am.
compliment.
But I do know that they go
No, I
out of their
didn't mean
way to
it. I
make.
didn't mean it like that. I know I didn't mean it. I'm just saying like who, I mean like because I just do I listen, I ain't about to sit here. Do I think that they excuse me, that they have their favorites? Do I think they edit around people? Do I think absolutely? I'd be a fool. I would be. I would never say that. What I'm saying is, I don't think they would be that obvious to say, okay, well, fuck it, we're
Right.
just gonna. I mean, because we see what they just pretend like they don't see the shit when they don't want to see it. They pretend like they don't see that
Because
somebody
today,
missed the whole cue and danced to left when everybody else danced right. So the fact that they took her out, I'm saying, I personally think it was something deeper because she was there
Mm.
for that final scene. If they were going to take her out, just take her the fuck out. That's all I'm saying. But I don't know. That's what I mean. When I
Mm.
say
yeah,
who am
Right.
I, I'm just saying I don't know.
And I'm gonna tell
We've
you
seen
is
them do
smart, you is
strange
important.
things for Q because they let her win that lip sync. So I can believe they took her out of a number and then said, "Girl, just stand up here this time and pull a long ass
To pull
show."
that damn
Because you notice how Megami in her confessional, Megami said, "Girl, you ain't do nothing but move left and right.
she
You ain't
didn't
had
do
no
nothing.
choreo.
Wait,
You
wait,
ain't
wait.
had no
Damn,
choreo.
Wait, did you
They
see
they
Untucked?
took you out of the choreo, girl. Don't
Yep.
come up here like you turned
well, they
it,
Yep.
say
Did
and
you
they
see
Megami
took
be
you
Untucked?
telling
out."
it. They say Megami be telling it all down to the
Wait,
Twitter
wait. Did you
anyway.
see Untucked? Because Megami is a real one. Because she didn't just say it in her confessional. Megami said it to that baby's face
Oh,
first.
I ain't even watched
Oh,
Untucked yet.
I
I didn't
don't
even watch
remember. I
that tough.
think I fell
Megami
asleep.
said it to her face first, which I give her
Mm.
all the credit for. But here's what I think: they really go out of their way to make the Rusical look good. I don't think they took Q out because they wanted to save her. I think they took Q out of that part because they wanted it to look good.
Got you.
Hmm.
Could
Well,
be.
anyway,
But
Mogami
we
called her
haven't
right
even
out. Girl,
got to
you
her.
ain't do nothing but
Ooh,
move left and move right,
baby,
and
if
you ain't had
Megami
no
called her
Megami,
out to
choreo.
her face.
Shout out to Magami because she was like, "Girl, you
Girl, I
win.
ain't here for you.
Ooh, I was glad I
You
watched
win."
that Untucked.
That is all she did.
I'm
And
sorry.
let's
Do
see
we
the
have
second.
another hair flip situation
Mm-hmm.
with Abby?
No, she just put a hat on.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
That's a whole different
That's a whole
hair.
different wig. That's a great
Yeah.
wig. She had on
That's a
black
whole
before.
different hair right
That's a
there.
whole different
Y'all
wig.
missed her put the gray one on. Damn, she switched it quick.
It's great now.
When
Come on
she
here, Flip.
put that avatar up, she changing her wig.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I ain't mad at you, girl. I ain't mad at you. Yay.
Let's
Can
get to
I
the
did like the
workroom.
part with Melissa McCarthy.
Wait, I ain't there yet. I
What
ain't there
that
yet.
face?
I'm not at Melissa.
Donna's getting on my nerves, though. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
Donna's getting on my nerves too.
I
And
don't
I
care
need
for
to
Doc.
like
I
her. She's
told
so
y'all a
pretty.
long time ago I ain't like her. I'm sick of her elf look. I'm just she
I'm
annoyed me
fine
from
with
the
that. I
beginning.
just don't like her attitude.
This is the moment when I said, "Wait, Dawn kind of cute."
She is not.
I broke that fourth wall. I don't recall. I think this is when the baronets were practicing around the
She's like that
workroom.
boy from Problem
So,
Child.
am I the only person that think when I look at Don like this, all I hear is, "Hey, Mr. Wilson." Like, I can't
I
do
was
it.
gonna say she like the little boy from Problem Child.
But here's the thing, though. Keep in mind, she gave us this while Plasma was sitting there listing off 1.5 trillion things
Yes.
about Broadway, just going on and on. And keep in mind, Plasma is a New Yorker for real. She talks a
The white New
billion miles a
Yorkers.
minute. So this is a lot. Like she's a lot. So I think
She was excited. And my thing is, at this point, y'all know what y'all getting from Plasma. Plasma
Yeah.
likes the 1950s and she likes
This was
Broadway.
gonna be her week.
also
Right.
I kind of
This
yeah.
was gonna be
Also
her
I
They
week for
don't
gave her
real.
mind
both at one time. Like, what did you want from this woman?
fourth wall breaks like this because no shade. This is how I felt watching it. Like I was
I
Dawn
don't
in
feel
this
like this is a
moment.
fourth wall break. I mean, I feel like this is
Yeah,
her
I wouldn't.
reaction. I don't feel like that's
Well,
a
I
she
wouldn't
full.
just looked
necessarily
straight
call her
into the
hot
camera,
either,
and
but
I
I
personally
A
She is not
fourth,
hot. She
the
ain't good.
fourth wall break is when Oliver turned and looked directly into the camera. That voice started.
Yeah, that was crazy.
All right, a fourth wall break would be production. Can y'all please tell her to shut the fuck up? That's a fourth wall
uh,
break.
uh,
I mean, but yeah, this stare dead into the camera, I didn't mind it because I was like, that's how I felt. Was like, oh girl, please shut up. Like,
that's
please
how I
shut
felt
up.
too. Because if I was in the group, I would be looking at her like this too.
And the sad thing is, I would have been Plasma because I love the sound of music and I
yeah,
know
I
all the
probably would
words
have
and
been
all the
plasma
songs
myself.
and
Like
all
I
the.
would
I
have
would have
been.
been Plasma.
Listen,
right.
I
You
would have
couldn't even
been
think of the
all about my
music. You
Julie
were talking
Andrews.
about the sound of music. So shut up
Listen,
and sit down,
I
youngin.
would have came into the workroom and had on a big a skirt so I could do that Julie Andrews spin through the
Yes,
daisies. And baby,
with the sound of music.
baby, when the hills would have been alive, bitch, and I walked in that workroom, bitch, y'all
Although
would have voted it.
now this little one did not do themselves no favors when they talking about some. I really don't like musical theater. It's like, girl, shut
Well, we
up.
don't
Girl,
like
you a
people
whole
who wear
fucking
either.
elf. What you talking
Like
about?
you're
You're a theatric.
Right. Like we don't
Okay,
even.
You
So
one of the
what are
fucking
you
rings
like
over
into?
here.
you look like you
But
came
to
straight out
me,
of Into the Woods. You need to go ahead back to grandmother's house and leave us
Right.
alone.
but
Right
to
over the
me,
river and through the woods.
complaining about the Rusical to me is like complaining about the sewing challenge. You fucking know it's
No,
coming.
no, no,
no,
It's
not
it's
like
not.
Rusical.
there's
No, no,
no
no.
need.
She
Why
meant
are we
like
complaining about a
she.
Rusical?
No, she's
What
saying
she
she didn't
mean?
like. She doesn't like do musicals in general.
But
But what
you a
I'm
whole
saying
damn
is,
Who
but you're
elf.
asked her?
complaining. But you're complaining, and I'm saying there's no need to complain
So
about something you know is coming.
yeah, that's like
Yeah.
complaining about
Exactly.
sewing. You got to do it.
You got to
But she
do
Right.
it.
That's what
That's
I'm
doesn't
like
saying.
complaining about
understand.
the snatch game,
Her
which
drag
you
Right,
is
you
know
know
is
it's
completely
coming.
coming.
theatric. You're a theatrical queen. You
Hmm.
dress like a
Right.
goddamn um like
Elf.
Danny DeVito in Hercules, girl.
Hmm.
Oh!
Come pick me up, Jesus, because I'm ready to go. Come pick me
I'm
up.
tired of her.
Yeah,
I
I
used to like her
don't
so much.
I'm ready
listen.
for her to go. She
I
can
just
really
Looking like
I
go.
problem
y'all know
child.
I've been on her neck for a couple weeks now. I ain't never like that bitch.
I'll be
I've
back.
been
Well, let's
saying
get
she
her
was the
off
real
of the
villain.
screen.
She just
It's the
nasty.
fact. It's the fact that
She ain't no willow pill.
Kiss My Chick's Cheeks
Not.
put this picture up, and we went off for a solid 6 minutes.
Not soulful dog. We
You know
didn't have
what?
to go
We,
there.
we,
Let's
we
get
just
into
went
the next
completely
picture.
apeshit.
I
Love
Okay,
her
the
with the
one that
long
love
was
hair.
best
She
that
looks
people
good.
knew.
I love Melissa McCarthy.
I
I
And
like
no,
like
that
her too.
Monique, you would not be Melissa McCarthy if you were white.
ever,
I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
ever.
Get it correct.
Never.
Don't disrespect Melissa McCarthy. That woman is talented and did her put her work in. Anyway, I'm sorry I got off topic. Anyway,
I thought she disrespected Amy Schumer.
no,
She
she
But
no.
she
She
didn't
said if
disrespect
she was
Amy Schumer
white,
because Amy
she
Schumer is
would
not
be
white.
Melissa McCarthy, and that's
Oh,
disrespectful. You don't know that you would be Melissa McCarthy. That woman worked her ass off to get where she at.
She did. She
mm.
lives
And
good
she's
And
with
her
it.
funny.
work and her
She
work
is
is
funny.
good. Her work is speaks for itself. Like, what are we talking about? Like, Melissa McCarthy is that girl.
And Melissa McCarthy does the
Black people like
promo
her.
when they ask her to.
Ooh,
Bloop,
Ooh,
and there's that.
And there's that.
and
And
there's that.
she's not difficult to work with.
She's not. She looks like she's fun.
You know, except for the dropping of the Starbucks.
That
What's
shit was
Starbucks?
hilarious.
That
But
was
that was
funny.
hilarious. Hilarious. That was.
but I was happy she showed up. I
Hmm.
didn't understand the cheese. Was that supposed to mean something, or
That cheese is good.
Baby Bell put some money.
okay, it was
Uh-huh.
advertisement.
Baby Bell
Okay,
gave
That's
her
what
a
that
chick.
was. Product placement at its best.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but great. That was just a
That was
bunch of
what this whole
rehearsal.
scene was. Because Adam Shankman is like a world renowned like theater like
He
director.
is.
Ain't no way in hell he's having a real rehearsal and having Melissa McCarthy throwing cheese
Right.
while he's ain't no way. This whole scene was a
Winner.
product
That's why
placement
you say they had to have that 9 hour rehearsal
Right.
the next day.
because this was just
This was for the show. I mean, for the taping, and then we had the real rehearsal the next day. All right, bitches, let's get it because
that,
we ain't fucking off today. That's
that's
what
why you
happened.
saw Q in that one part with them and then not really. Q probably was never supposed to be there. We just needed to film them doing
She
something.
was horrible in that damn musical.
That's why I say she just had to get filmed being present.
And quiet as it's kept, I wasn't impressed with her runway. I know we're not there yet, but I wasn't
Yeah, we're
impressed.
not there yet.
Let's
We'll get
we,
there.
we
I
can
forgot
get
what it
I can't
was.
wait. Really be you
We're
right.
gonna
We
get
here.
to the
We here.
runway.
Really be.
because
Wait till we
there's some
get
other
there.
bitches who've done that
Cause I
better.
got my notes. I have my notes. I'm ready.
And
I'm
Okay,
I
let's
sure
can't.
get
we
into
know you have your notes, Professor.
let's
All
get into
right.
our thoughts about the actual musical. Then we'll get into the runway. Up first, the main character is Mariah. I thought Plasma did a really good job as
Oh,
Mariah.
she killed it.
Yes,
Yes,
she did.
Um, who
10
bought her this wig? Me and you need to see each other in the parking lot.
No, 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 no. The
But that's how
wig
Julie
was
Andrews
perfect
looked.
because that
Yeah,
is
the
Julie
wig was on.
Andrews.
Yeah, it was on brand.
That
With
was
her
on
hair,
brand. That's Julie
with her,
Andrews.
Yeah,
That's
that was very much Maria.
totally Julie Andrews. That's a perfect wig. I just needed it to be a little more ginger. It was a little too blonde. Had they had a little more reddish ginger, that would have been perfect for Julie Andrews. Because if
It
you
wasn't.
watch,
It wasn't the correct haircut. It was something was going on with the actual shape of their haircut. There didn't look
it's
like.
too
after
messy.
she okay, they should have no shade. If they were gonna give her this, they should have went ahead and gave her a human one, considering how much dancing she had to do. Because she shook it at halfway through the musical, it was shifted and it looked crazy. And it was giving Karen.
Keep them on their toes.
what Karen?
I heard
It was giving I
Rusical.
want to speak to the manager.
Oh, that.
I heard you,
Oh.
Abby.
What'd you say?
I didn't
Just
know that
wait.
there was a Karen wig. I thought the wig was good to me
I like
for her
that.
to play Julie Andrews because technically Julie Andrews' hair was this color in The Sound of Music. Her
And it
natural
was a
color
bad
is more
haircut.
red.
Let's call the thing a
Yeah.
thing. It was a horrible haircut.
It was the haircut. It wasn't pixie enough for
Wait,
Julie.
really, B, are you saying Julie's haircut was bad or this one?
Yes, Julie's haircut was bad.
Oh, that's not.
Like if you look at The Sound of Music, she has the haircut of Julie Andrews.
She does.
That's disgusting.
Go watch The Sounds of Music. By the time
We
she
solve
finished
a
spinning
problem.
through that field of daisies, listen, it was what it was.
Well, I mean, shout out to I guess the accuracy. Like I said, maybe had they put it in a human unit, at least that way when she shook a little bit while she was dancing, it wouldn't. It could come
Because
back.
Julie Andrews' hair wasn't long enough to do any shaking.
Yeah,
So
Julie Andrews, you weren't gonna
that
get no
was
shaking of no hair.
it was going in the right direction, but it wasn't
Put
like
me on the
short.
big
Listen.
screen. Put me on the big screen.
I don't even think I would recognize Julie Andrews with long hair.
Oh, that is.
Solve
Yeah,
a
it's just not
problem
messy.
like
It's more of
Maria.
a bowl cut.
Okay.
First of all, can
And
we
I
start?
agree.
You've never seen The Sound of Music?
I've never seen it.
Okay, your homework tonight is to go
I
watch
have
The
not.
Sound
I
of
will
Music.
Forced to
Like,
see it.
that's your homework
I
tonight.
am 16.
Go watch. Right.
What you
When-
mean?
Listen, even if just for the goodbye song, when the kids go up the stairs and say goodbye, well, dear Ray.
Tonight has gone
I
to
know that
bed and
song
for
from
my
elementary
side.
school.
No.
I
That song
did
is from The
a
Sound
do
of
to
Music.
you and you.
Uh,
I have never seen it.
I am dead.
Y'all got to go see The Sound of Music. It's everything. Everything.
Venus, that, oh my gosh,
Wait,
Venus
pause.
Zane.
Highlight this comment from Soulful Dog about Angela. Yes.
Angela, your homework tonight as a gay man is to go watch the goddamn Sounds of Music. That's just like saying you've never seen Paris is Burning.
And I've
What are we
definitely
doing
seen
here?
that.
That's not a good comparison.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
Wait,
Wait,
which
now, isn't that
is?
shit
what do
like
you mean?
3
I don't
hours
understand.
long?
So has both Angelas not seen it?
And so you
We
haven't
have
seen
not.
Mary Poppins
not
either. Let me guess, you've never seen Mary Poppins
I
either.
ain't seen
I
that.
like
neither.
like once or twice when I was a kid. Yeah.
Mary
What?
Poppins, listen.
I
Mary
know who
Poppins
she
is
is.
is the reason why I say that I don't give white people no slack when it comes to pronouncing black names. Because if you can say
Right.
delicious,
And make a whole song about it.
That list, facts is facts, America.
Right, and make a
Facts
whole
are
song
facts.
about it.
Oh, I
Because if you
always
can
use
say
Tchaikovsky.
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, then you
Even
are
though the sound of it is something
absolutely.
Then
quite
you can say
precocious.
Kwame, bitch.
Right,
Don't do that.
right.
That
Under
is
the under the
funny.
lie,
Listen,
under the
if
lie,
I
under the lie, under
if
the
I never hear anything, hearing fucking Julie Andrews sitting on that damn
the
bench
biggest world you've ever
singing
heard.
"Top
That
in
is
the Bag"
hey,
at the end of that song, talk about the old lady giving to oh man, and gave me like what are you doing?
I don't
I'm so
know. It's funny.
I was so angry when Julie Andrews got diagnosed. I forgot what disease she got, and they told her she could never sing again, and she couldn't.
Mhm.
So that's why you never see her sing anymore. But she got
Victor
diagnosed with the
Victoria.
disease and was told she could
Listen,
never sing again, so she doesn't. But
Julie Andrews is a national treasure, and I will
she
fight
Victor
is
Victoria
that
was good
woman
too.
is her voice
And
is
I saw
life.
and the movie that had my
Angela and
We
Angela.
need to do a watch along. We need a
Yes,
good old fashioned watch along. We need to watch
yes.
it.
It's
Angela.
everything.
That's like saying you've never seen Grease. Like we would have.
Now,
I hated Grease. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like
I've
it.
seen Grease.
But
I
you
didn't. I
haven't
didn't.
seen the
Too,
Sound of
they was
Music?
too old.
No, okay. To
They
be
was too
fair,
old. I'm
no. To be
sorry.
wait
fair,
a minute.
no.
What do you
Because
mean
what
it
it
was too
is,
old? It was
what it
made in the
is
70s.
growing up for me.
Shannon, whatever her name was, 30-something years old, playing a 17-year-old. She was old.
Oh, they do that shit all the time. You know
That's
what?
normal.
I didn't like
What
it.
it
I didn't
is
like
the Sound
Grease.
of Music
Grease
for
is
my
not my
house.
favorite. I just watched it because you kind of have to watch certain
But the
things.
music I love.
The Sound
Please
of Music
continue.
in my home growing up, my mother would have considered that way too caucus. Um,
What
it
Grease?
inhales.
I
Grease
hated
is,
Grease.
Grease is
And she
good.
let you watch Grease, which is way more white.
That is
I
very
watched it
white.
later. I was in high school,
Um,
Okay.
I like
so
Fame.
I had the access to see stuff more by then, and I was working on a stage play of Grease, doing stage crew for it. So I
Bianca
wanted to
Larson
see
looks
the
like a
actual
child.
thing. So I more so watched it for like work research.
Okay, but you have homework now. Go watch the goddamn Sound of Music.
Where? Who got
And I
it?
say that because there are so many
Never watched a stream.
cultural
I'm
references that
looking it
come
up now.
from
You just hold on.
there are a lot of cultural references that come from the
I'm
Sound
so
of
weird.
Music.
She
You
likes that.
know so many references that you're gonna say,
It's
oh,
on
that's
Disney
where they
Plus.
come from. That's where that comes from.
It's on
Oh,
Disney
Sound of
Plus right
Music.
now.
Okay.
now if
Hulu.
it's on Hulu,
I'm
I'll
sorry.
check
Did
it
he
out.
have another hair change?
Yes,
Mhm.
Yeah.
All
two
right.
of them.
I ain't
This
listen.
is
Two of she done had two, Sister
Right.
Gray.
It was a
She done
couple.
had that's the
As a
second
this
one,
the last
Sister
one.
Gray.
They had some before. This the last
Picky
one. I'm staying
Picky.
this one to the end. I'm staying this one to the end.
Okay, let's get to the next group. Who's next?
Okay, so can I say about the Rusical itself? Just
Yes.
as a whole, this was one of the
Sister Act.
better Rus. This is in my top three Rusicals for me because I've seen some bad Rusicals, some real bad ones. I've seen some Rusicals. I'm like, why are you doing this? Take the shit off the goddamn television. But this was one of easily for me one of my top three Rusicals.
It was good. I agree.
I too enjoyed the musical.
They're getting
I
better.
definitely enjoyed the musical.
They're getting better.
I love the twist they put on it. I definitely love the whole twist they
Mhm.
put on
This
And
gave me
watch
Sister
this.
Act.
Did anybody?
It's
I,
the fact that Miss Safari said, "You know, we're not real nuns, right?"
No, but
it.
okay. So I want to see if anybody is real, music theater. Did anybody reference they call the Win Mariah? That's a musical called Paint Your Wagon. And there's a song in there that goes, they call the Win Mariah. That's where Mariah actually got her name. Her mom was a musical theater and opera singer, and she named her Mariah from that song. They call the Win Mariah in Paint Your Wagon, the musical. I'm sorry. There was the nerd in me. Sorry. But
Yeah, I
they
did
said it
not.
on the show, and I kind of got the reference. I knew it. Yeah, that's the nerd in me.
Well, this is the nun group, and I feel like
Sister Act.
with Safira being in this group, the other two
Saphira
had
ate.
a chance.
Mama ate during the Rusical. I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah.
Hmm.
She ate
She
during this
chewed.
to me, even when she did the little part where she took the glasses and took
So
them down,
everybody's changing wigs.
um, when she took the glasses and she took them down and brought them back up on during one part, and I was like, "Mama, you better eat." She ate during this whole
She did.
That
musical.
old school lip quiver. That lip
Mhm.
quiver
Right.
gave me
The
it was
titty
so
shake.
nasty.
The
When
titty,
she was shaking
Mama
them
ate.
titties.
Mama ate.
Yeah.
The shushing was everything.
Oh,
Yep.
when she
I wouldn't have
Yeah, I
been
love
mad.
that.
Oh,
It's
that
just
part was everything.
I
Yes.
would have been mad if she won this week. I would not have been
I
mad
would have
if
loved
if
it.
Saphira
Who should
if
won.
have won this
Plasma had
week?
one stumble,
That
Shakira would have
between
won.
this, between what Saphira did during the Rusical and her runway, I probably would have let her win this week.
oh,
She
that
deserved
runway
to
was
win, but we'll
everything.
get there. We'll get there.
This
Up next is
this should
this
have
group.
been this should have been a shared win. This should have been the top two lip syncing for the win, and it should have been Saphira and
No,
Plasma.
I don't agree. I think Saphira should have won. Her runway was way better than Plasma's runway.
I thought I'm gonna be honest. Well, I'll wait till we get there. I'll wait till we get there, but I definitely have a different thought as well. But I'll wait till we get there.
I don't really have any thoughts on this one. I was over the pine cone joke. Like after the first time I got it. I didn't really like this group, and
They
And then
were
in
I
this
giving
thought it
in
was
this
Nymphia
group,
too much.
I
To
thought it was
me,
funny that Nymphia. Oh, go ahead.
I thought Megami was the best of this group. As
I
much as
thought
they
Magami was
talked
good
about,
too.
Megami, of the three of these people here, she was the best one.
And she had the best hair. I saw that hair when it was sitting on the table. I wanted it real bad. I wanted
Listen,
that wig
I
real bad.
love look Megami was the best. I probably, and y'all gonna might think I'm wrong. Nymphia would have been in my bottom three this week.
yes, or Dawn.
Either one, Dawn
Between
or Nymphia could have been down now.
because I didn't like Nymphia's runway. So between yeah, she would have been in the bottom.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember either.
I
I
don't
have
remember.
when we get
I
Well,
there.
just
my thing,
yeah.
my thing is with that group. I honestly thought Magami was the better out of the three. Honestly, as far as Nymphia, I feel like they just exchanged the pine cone for the banana for the pine cone. Like they gave her the whole pine cone joke the whole fucking night, like her whole banana stick
I
and a both.
mean, I guess she also can't help the script necessarily. Um, I mean, she picked the role, but also she can't really help the script. Um, again,
I would have.
I didn't even
It was
remember
going.
Dawn
If she was gonna have that kind of punch, it would have made more sense if they would have changed it to bananas for her.
I wish they would
I
have.
Instead of
don't even
pine cone.
remember Dawn in this scene. Like she was so
Again,
forgettable.
honestly, and this is why I say I feel like this musical was set up so that they could put whoever they wanted in the bottom because they put so many forgettable roles in this. Because the reality is, all this entire trio, in comparison to the rest of the musical, is forgettable. Megami was the best one of the three of them, which is crazy that she was the one in the bottom. To me. But the reality is, unless you were Saphira in the other group, or Q in the bitches group, or Plasma, you weren't standing out anyway because of how this was written.
Which is how you know they just wanted to get Megami off. Now, let's be clear,
Yes,
Megami should have been
they
off like 3 weeks
um,
ago. She should have been off when she did the one where she held up the signs and stuff. She
okay,
should have
the
been off
talent
that week.
show.
Well,
She
nobody
lucky.
went home that
Nobody
episode.
went home that episode. She lucky. I'm
I
still.
agree because Dawn can't dance, and she was messing up all the steps. So I think she did worse than Megami. But
Yeah.
we know how RuPaul
Mhm.
does.
Mhm.
Up next, this goes back to the point made earlier because I searched all over Twitter and I couldn't find a picture with Q in the group, so I just snatched up this
Who
one. But
was
these
it?
are the
Oh,
Baroness.
She
Q didn't
wasn't
show
in
up.
it. She
She
Did
wasn't
wasn't
in.
in this part.
But
it
can
sound
I
like she didn't show
say?
up.
But can I say that these two did really well for background
They did.
Mhm.
characters position? They did really good to me. I was y'all know I don't see it for Tsunami that much, but I really liked her. And somebody might have helped her with her makeup because her makeup was better this week. So somebody might have helped her this week.
Also, this was a cute callback to Drag Race UK season 1. You wanna break up? Bye bye. I want to see you in the next life. It's a song that they
RuPaul looked a mess. A
Oh,
fucking
girl.
mess.
Wait, why does Michelle
Fucking
look like
mess.
Geneva Carr?
What? Who put this outfit on her?
That was horrible. That
It,
shit is
this,
horrible.
Whole
it
combination is
was.
horrible.
For me, it's that Raggedy Andy fucking wig she got
That's
on.
the wig. Oh,
Just the whole thing.
but I
The
It
don't
looked
like
like
dress
a
is
the
shower booth
horrible.
on her
The
titty.
hair is horrible. That shit is horrible. Like, what the fuck was this? I felt like by her wearing this, how dare you criticize any of the ladies on stage when you look a fucking mess your goddamn self? Cause see, if I would have went home and they gave me some words, I would have drug RuPaul for everything she was. Now they would have
I
edited it
hated
out.
this.
They would have edited it out.
You dragging her. She didn't pick it. Like she picked that outfit. You act like she
I'm
picked it.
But
I'm
it's
just
the
mad,
mismatching.
y'all.
Is she
They,
colorblind?
That is very much the RuPaul's Drag Race star judge. That's supposed to.
That's
That's
exactly what
supposed
that
to be.
is.
It's
That is
hideous,
It's,
but
exactly
it's
what it
it's
supposed to
is.
be.
horrible.
That's what that's supposed to be. I
I
get the
agree.
reference for the outfit, but it still look a hot ass. In this
A
configuration, it
fucking
looks a hot
mess.
ass mess.
That
It,
wig looked
it does
Party
not go.
City.
I would just like to say that track number 9 looks real cute in this dress. It looks like she finna
Oh
star
my
in
no,
god.
Vegas.
she doesn't. No,
Yes, she
she
does.
can't.
Yes, she does.
Because
She does look good in the dress.
they
Oh
just
my!
dragged Geneva
Oh,
for wearing the
Michelle.
exact same
Yes.
thing.
I like no Michelle looks good. I don't have a problem with what Michelle has. I'm good with Michelle looked good this week.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
always like what she have. She need to go back to having bigger titties because that flat chested shit she got going on
She was
is
gonna get
I
a
not
think
She
she
cute.
ponytail.
really is
had.
hurting her back.
I
She's
think she
not
had.
flat, El Teddy.
It might as well be
I
flat.
think it had something to do with. Uh,
It is the same outfit. I'm like,
Ow!
Shut up. Shut up.
it's the same one.
It is.
I'm like,
Mm.
yo, she's wearing the same color
But
cut.
I didn't agree with Law when Law drug Geneva last week. I said that last week. I like Geneva's outfit. Law
It didn't
drug
match the
Geneva. I didn't
ball
have
at
a
all.
problem with
I
I don't like Geneva's outfit.
I like the outfit, but the proportions needed to be better.
Mhm.
Um, the waist should have came in, or the skirt should have went out more to create that.
her dress should have looked like Michelle's, and she probably would not have went home.
I agree with that. I agree.
That part, because I do like Michelle's dress, but I don't like Geneva's. But I found this very funny.
It's the
It
same.
is funny.
Into the
Now this
it's
is my
Flowers Week, so
this shit was
flowers is the
stunning.
theme.
This shit was
It's,
stunning to me. I
It's
this was
it's
really good.
very
everything to me.
easy in
Plasma.
St. Louis.
Her face
It's,
was sickening. The
Ooh, that
dress
face. Oh
was
my gosh, she's
sickening.
beat
The
for
hat was sitting. The umbrella, I was here for it. That shit
so
was sickening.
My Fair
so
Lady realness.
so Drag
yes,
Race
That
fans.
shit was
yes.
sickening.
The question now is, who did it
Million.
better, Plasma or Sasha Colby?
What was Sasha Kobe's again?
I didn't like
That's
Sasha
something.
Colby.
Sasha Colby did this in red for her
She didn't, but it wasn't
finale.
the same to me. It
I'm
wasn't.
gonna
It
have to
wasn't
look
quite
at it
the
because I
same
don't
to me.
remember it.
It's the same thing with just more organza. I mean, with more
Mm-mm,
tulle.
mm-mm. This
Mm,
one is much better. This one work. This one, you look at this and you say, "Yeah, I see it."
I prefer this one over Sasha's. The drag, you can shoot
My
me, I don't
memory
care.
not that good. I don't recall Sasha's.
mm-mm.
I mean, she hit the thing, and the first thing I thought was Sasha Colby, and what I was worried was because what
I
Sasha
didn't even think
stole
about Sasha Colby.
the idea. That's the first thing I thought with the silhouette.
The
But
first thing I thought of was My Fair Lady. So
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
well, I mean that's
Very
And that's what she
Pygmalion.
talked about. She mentioned My Fair Lady.
Very
Mhm.
Pygmalion.
what I mean. By the time she filmed this, Sasha probably hadn't worn hers yet,
Hmm.
so like she probably had no idea.
But I don't. This doesn't make me think about Sasha Colby. Sasha Colby's. I remember the red dress Sasha Colby had. It didn't. It wasn't like
But
this.
it doesn't. For me, it
Hers
doesn't.
was a BDSM
It's not
version.
like this.
For me,
This
it doesn't evoke memories of Shasha Colby.
right. This doesn't give me what Sasha Colby. And the other thing is, this was a Plasma is a time period queen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
She
yeah.
goes back to that time, and she was in her bag with this one. Baby,
This
her
looks
face
great. No,
is sickening.
make no mistake. This looks great, and I think she looks better than Sasha. No shade. that was my first thought, but no, this looks great. That face is, whoo, that face is done.
Her face is
The
beat to the
face is
god,
done.
and that dress is sickening, sickening.
It's
A, lit,
fitted so
a
perfect,
little bit of breakfast at Tiffany's. Just a little bit of breakfast at Tiffany's.
baby.
Just a
And
little.
the way she carried herself, the attitude, that's what really sold this.
That look right there with the
Ooh,
that she got, like, girl, you see it, girl, you know I'm sickening, girl. What,
that close up.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I ate that whole challenge, and you know it was good.
girl? I'm eating, and
Exactly.
what?
She knew it was her
Devouring.
week.
She
It's
knew she was
attitude.
good.
I
Devouring.
was here for it. It's all about the
This
attitude.
is
I'm
a
here for it.
Famished.
You
Yum
know, it's
yum.
really unfortunate to the girls because I know we're done talking about this. It's unfortunate to the girls that this was first and the next one was second.
Well,
Oh God.
it's even more fortunate because I didn't remember the order, so it's probably not in the same order.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Okay, that's fine.
because
That's
Saphira was after her. Oh,
So
it's
Child,
okay.
hi. What was
so,
this?
so
I
here's the
didn't think
tea,
she
y'all.
met the
What?
assignment. I
Yeah,
didn't think she met the assignment.
there are flowers on it, but
She didn't need the face. The face didn't.
Yeah,
It was.
that the face threw me off. It did the
I
horns.
So
It
she's
was just
giving
Why
like,
you
rings,
in a
not
demon?
flowers.
okay. So I'm a video gamer.
Mm-hmm.
What I got from this is giving me very much one of the bosses. This is giving me very much head henchman. Um
Not this is King Koopa.
right,
ah,
girl. If I
not
got to
the
channel
Eagle,
all
but
of that to
more,
think about what you're giving me, girl, it's too much. Girl, you know
it's
me.
definitely
And the
giving me a
assignment
Final
was too
Fantasy boss.
easy. It was flowers.
She
She
could have
looks
went
like
home.
flowers
She
this
could have
hard.
went home this
She
week.
looks
This is
Although
what
like
she
your
I
should
am
have
mama
been.
was
mad
a
that
She
daddy.
should have been in
Hell,
the bottom
like
two.
she definitely should have
Excuse
been in the bottom
me.
two.
Your mama
She
sucks
should have been in the fucking
cocktail.
I
bottom.
am, however, mad that she traded her ears for horns and they didn't say nothing.
She should have been
Mm-mm.
in the fucking bottom too.
Mm.
I agree.
It definitely didn't hit more of a flower. Like yeah.
Mm-mm.
I like the look. It's just not the assignment.
It is not the
Like that
assignment.
thing around her neck makes me think about a clown. I'm just saying that's what it makes
I
me
get what
see,
you
a clown.
mean.
It didn't give me flower. Just because you put a flower in your hand doesn't make you
I
meet
mean,
the.
I see the little black roses at the bottom of the dress, but girl, it's a reach. Girl, you should go home. She should have went home.
This is an example of you trying to be different and it falls flat.
It wasn't coherent. Not cohesive at all.
Yeah.
The two looks. Mm-mm.
Agreed. Up next is Plain Jane. I thought this was one of her worst looks.
Yeah,
It
I
This
wasn't
Yeah.
bad. It was
no,
okay.
I wrote down for plain. Let me look at my notes. Hold on one second. I,
Mm-mm.
I wrote down too plain. I wrote down too plain.
Mm.
Um, at this stage in the show, at this stage in the show, it's too plain.
Well, see, this is the problem when it comes to these runways that these girls are getting made and bringing with them, right? They have no control of what order is going in. So had this come first and then we seen some other stuff, it would look like elevation.
But listen, we have no control over that, and we have to go by what we see. And what I'm seeing is we're in episode 7. This is too plain for this stage in the show. And what that means is when you were picking outfits, every outfit should be sickening. Every outfit should be the one where you say,
That
"Bitch,
I agree with.
I'm turning it." You
I
don't,
think for me,
because you literally don't know when they're gonna have that outfit. What if we had did this 3 weeks from now? Like, girl, that shit ain't going,
my
girl. What?
it wouldn't hold. My real problem with this is the focus is more on the hair and less on the
Mhm.
flowers.
Not even the hair, but the man at the end of the hair. Like,
It was
why is it a
stupid.
man at the end of your ponytail?
Her makeup was
I got
just
it.
real regular and subpar. And
You
we've
feel
seen
like this
Plain
is her
Jane.
backup fairy tale outfit? Remember when they was
What
She
doing
you
was
mean?
nursery
Rapunzel.
rhymes?
I don't know. It might be. It
I
might be.
I got
Oh,
the man on the ponytail, but could he had at least have flower on or something to make it somewhat a little bit more better? Like
But
it mm,
It would be
but for
more
me,
better if
even
it
her
was a
makeup
different
was
outfit.
subpar
That's all I got. It would be more
I
this
better
could
if it
have
agree.
was
this
a
should have
different
been
outfit.
longer too.
Now
because
this was the week when they dragged her and said she put oatmeal on underneath her
Oh,
foundation.
like this, I don't like her makeup this week. Like, it's like, girl,
It wasn't a good makeup week.
I know
Yeah,
Like I
nothing.
this
said,
wasn't
she
a
only
good
has
week
so
for
much
her.
time.
Clothes, I could tell you.
Who? Oh. Up next is Megami, and
I like this.
it's a boot for me.
I like
I
this
didn't
a
care
lot.
for it.
She just
I
needs
wrote,
flowers on the bottom piece.
Didn't
She
she
didn't need the
already do a
story.
wedding dress thing? Somebody already
I
did
didn't
something
like
with
this.
the
I didn't
dress.
like
I
this.
like
I
she,
it.
like her from the neck up, but from the neck down, I ain't like her.
my
She didn't need
biggest
the
problem
story.
is she revealed this way too fast.
Hmm.
Um, she should have let us get into the fact that she had a
This is
stain on
very
it. She should have
discount
kind of played that
Madonna,
up. I will
Hmm.
say
like a
though,
virgin. Papa don't preach.
Megami, I feel
I
for
don't
you,
like.
sis, because I'm confused why the fuck they wanted to tell you you running the same makeup, but y'all have not said the same thing to Dawn. You have not said the same thing to Plain
I
Jane.
but this is
Why?
not the same makeup that she had before. I love this makeup this week, and I
I do
usually
too.
don't
It's the
like
same.
Mogami.
But the thing is, it's the same structures, but that's her face. Like that's her face. What do you want her to do? Not do her face? That's the face structure that she chose for her drag, and you telling her not to do it. But you're not gonna tell. And no shade, because I have to catch myself in this one. You not telling a me or a Safira, are you running the same makeup because we didn't
Right.
change the crease color and lid color. Hell,
Because everybody does. If that I
Morphine run
thought
the
she went
exact
a little
same.
different this week. I thought she gave this face gives more emotion
It does.
this week. I liked her face this week.
I
She
like
should
it.
not have been in the bottom this
It,
week.
at all.
To me,
I agree. I don't think
Dawn
she should
should
have
have
been.
been in the bottom this week.
It's crazy to me that they
I
said that
like
this
her.
girl runs the same makeup, and yet I've been saying it every week that Morphine runs the exact
How
same
many
makeup
weeks did we
every
say
Hmm.
week.
Morphine been doing the same makeup every week? We've been saying
Hmm.
that several
And
Every
the
weeks.
week.
same look.
Here's the difference. It was her week. This is Megami's week to go home, so that's why they picked on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I
Oh,
did
let's
like
talk
Okay.
this
about it.
outfit though. I just think it needed more flowers at the bottom. Like
Yeah,
it's not bad.
I
It's
like
not bad. I like it a lot. I would
I
wear
wish we
something
had a
like
big
this,
old
but I would
train.
definitely exaggerate more flowers on it.
Now, what I would have did too was if she wanted to go with the spilled the messed up her wedding dress, just go with that. She should have had a full flower wedding dress, and then just had the spill had like a champagne glass or
She
a
didn't need
wine
that
glass
story.
with red wine, and then been holding it, and then had that red wine spill all the way down through the train and everything. Go with it. Go just do exaggerate it. It could have really worked. It really could have worked.
Because even if she had held that, if she held it and it was big, and then she dropped it down and like tossed the other dress, and behind her was the only train of flowers all the way to the back of the stage that follow her,
Right. Commit
baby.
to it. Commit. Mhm.
Because
I'm with you. Just commit to it and make it
yeah,
big.
Right.
like it just
Just
it
needed
just
more
needed a
flowers at
little
the
more
bottom.
stuff.
She didn't even need the story. She just needed to just
Mhm.
the what. It's not bad. It's just
Right.
it
Yeah,
needs
it's
to
not
be
bad. Not
Right.
bad.
Right. I agree. I don't think she should have been like I was shocked. When I was sitting here, I was like, wait, what? Like I was literally
I knew
shocked
she was
when she
going to
was
be
in
in
the
the
bottom.
bottom.
Well, I knew she was going to be, but I
Yeah.
felt like here's the thing. I knew that was the plan, but I
Hmm.
felt like she had done enough that she wouldn't have
She
been.
did.
Because
Very
honestly,
so
I feel like
political.
Morphine should have been there.
Yep. Well,
Uh,
She
to
could
me,
have
I thought
easily been
Dawn should have
there.
been in the bottom.
honestly,
Oh
when
wait,
they
we
finished,
ain't got morphine yet. Morphine should have
Or
been there because
Dawn. I
her
wouldn't have been mad
outfit
about
was the
Dawn. I
worst.
wouldn't have been mad about Dawn.
Oh,
yeah,
she
I didn't
next.
like this at all. I
She
didn't like
next.
this.
This
So
is bottom two.
so
Yes.
last night I was in a panel and the person said this is giving them very much Halloween spirit.
it definitely
Halloween
is.
spirit.
It's pure Halloween
It's
70s
definitely
girl.
cheap. It is
This
definitely
is
cheap.
a cheap ass dress, and we on RuPaul's Drag Race. Like they said, bitch, you ain't even got no lining in that shit. The fuck is this bullshit,
Oh, they called her
girl?
out for the
She said,
But
at
lining.
they
least I
still
put a
didn't have
stone
her at the
on it.
bottom too. I ain't
You
understand
should
it
have been in the bottom for this.
The flowers.
for that alone.
And where are the flowers?
In her
It's on her
hair,
dress.
She gave
it's
her
on her
dress.
dress. She has
It's
flowers on
floral
the dress.
print,
Yeah,
but
she's
I
got the
think
whole
she should
flower.
have
She's
been.
got the whole '60s flower girl thing
Yeah.
going.
But here's the thing. The floral print. You had when people up there like Sophia dressed like an actual flower. Mama, you could have had flower. You needed actual flowers all over your garment. Like just the floral print
I,
and
I
saying
feel
nothing.
like I feel like this was just the wrong print. I feel like with a more psychedelic actual flower print
No.
with and well, hold on. I also needed this lined, and when I say stone for Jesus, bitch, I
Because
mean.
I didn't even see the stones till they said it.
Well,
Right.
the problem is the stones that we wear for. Okay, so like right here, this glove is stoned, right? You can kind of see it, whatever. On them cameras on Drag Race, this not really showing up like that. They too small. You have to use big stones, and the cheaper the better. So with this, no,
Um,
mama, them little stones you put on there, them little AB crystals that you paid $10 for on Amazon, no, ma'am.
But I feel like she tried to highlight that little thing she had on her tongue. Girl, the assignment was flowers. Girl,
Right.
this shit, girl, go the fuck away. She should have been in the
Like
I
I
was
bottom.
gonna say, like, I don't mean no harm, but I don't. I understand. I know what you're talking about. I understand what you're saying.
I wasn't as
Excuse me.
offended
I
by this
understand what you're saying,
outfit as
Angela, but
y'all were.
I don't think that. I don't think none of that is saving this outfit. It's cheap.
At
I
all.
mean,
It's cheap.
that shit could be stoned for the gods, and it's still gonna be cheap. And
Thank you,
how?
really,
Oh no,
Nikki.
I
This
agree.
shit
only
is
Like
is
cheap.
too
the
small
lighting in
too.
it needs to be
That's a
better.
$10
Fabric.
outfit.
I'm talking about how to fix this because this is a mess.
There's no.
Can
That's
I
what I'm
just?
saying. There's no fixing this.
Party
Can
City, Party
I,
City.
I was
There's
just
no
gonna
fixing this
say
$10
Well,
outfit.
maybe for
as
a Halloween party. Maybe it could be fixed for a Halloween party. Hey,
Yeah,
You
no. I
just
everybody.
mean,
go
when I
to
say
the
to do this,
listen.
I'm
Go
talking
ahead,
about
Auntie.
start all over from
You
scratch.
find that same print in the dollar a
Debbie's hand is
yard
up.
fabric store.
Debbie's hand is up.
as the lone dissenting opinion, I wasn't offended by this outfit. She was a flower child.
Mm,
I get it. She had some flowers in her hair. Let's move on.
mm.
In the immortal words of Ebby, you're entitled to your wrong opinion, and that's okay.
I am.
No, Abby, no.
You,
Abby
really,
says,
you know,
no,
Abby
no,
says
no.
that to us
Abby
all
says
the
you're entitled
time.
to your own wrong opinion. That is what
Right, your
Abby
wrong opinion. You're entitled
You're
to your
entitled
wrong
to your wrong
opinion, and
opinion.
that's okay. Abby
That's it.
says that to me and really be all the
I
damn
say that to
time.
people all the time. I live for that. It's one of my
I've
favorite
been waiting for the
things.
chance to say that. This was ugly. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. This shit was ugly. I'm
I
sorry.
liked it.
I like
And
this.
I think it
I
went
like
I
well.
this.
like
Was
it.
her best outfit. I really like this for
I
my
liked it.
Okay,
Yes, D. What you got to say, honey? Your hand is up. What's
The
happening?
only thing I hate from this, well, two things. One, the flowers needed to be on it properly. They look kind of messy. And two, that headpiece needs to be bigger. But judging from what we know has happened to her, I'm giving her a little bit of a grace. Plus, she looked happy tonight.
She
The bitch
did.
is a subpar ass drag queen who should not even be on this
Come on,
show.
El Titty. Come on.
So
Milk of
let me
human
just
kindness.
say,
Milk of human
this,
kindness.
this being her best outfit, I guess, but I still didn't like it.
Come on. Come on.
for me,
You
this
got to give
just
her
has
grace. I like
styling
her
Oh my
issues.
shot.
God, a
I'm
million
not here
dollars
for
for my
grace.
fan. Where is my fan, Jesus?
We're
I
not.
guess
This is
For me,
not
this
not.
here.
has styling
RuPaul.
errors.
I'm trying to be nice. Come on.
For me, this
it's
just has
not that
styling
bad.
errors, right?
This
Like
is a nice dress.
the
It's nice.
the
The only thing
headpiece.
I don't
Okay,
like is the makeup.
like the headpiece is fine, but like it's just I hate where it's sitting on her head. It's just not
Look at. She
sitting.
looked like she had on goggles
It
and she
needs to
went to
be
go
like on a
tan.
like
Look
a
at her
slant. I
makeup.
get what you're saying, and
Yeah, the flowers on the dress they just
they're
look.
messy, but they're not bad. I want it to be not. It
The
looks
one on
messy.
that left arm just looks. It's
Yeah,
unsightly.
like
It's
It needs to be on her
unsightly. Her
shoulders.
only one of
makeup
them.
is.
See,
Her
this is a
makeup in
styling
the.
thing because
Her
like only
makeup
make
doesn't look good to me.
with we'll get there in a second. But like with the things on her arms, maybe only one, not both arms. That way you can draw attention to one spot. Maybe put another one of those flowers like right on the like one of those big ones on the hip, so you can kind of create a line from her shoulder to her hip. Because this does not serve her body very well outside of just
This is
sitting
what she
on it.
should have done. Give me a real distraction. That whole bottom of the dress should have been filled with flowers.
That
Had
part,
she
Yeah,
given
that
me
part,
that whole bottom of the dress
covered.
filled with flowers, baby, it might have ate. You know what I'm saying?
I agree
But
with
girl, it's
you.
not enough. It's not enough.
I
No,
like it.
sorry.
I like it, but it's just it has
The
styling
the
You
errors.
know
fit
my
of the
It
dre-
could
favorite?
the
have
fit
been.
of the dress is good, but you
It's
needed more flowers. So I feel like
Yeah.
the whole bottom of the dress She should have had flowers on those red roses or whatever that is, the red flowers on the whole bottom of the dress to say, "Bitch, you want flowers? Bitch, I'm giving you flowers." And then,
Here,
like D said, had a real big headpiece with the flowers. That was every girl.
now here's
No,
my
I
take
wasn't
with
here
the
for it.
makeup.
Chop.
I
It's a
feel
chop.
like she paints, and most of these girls don't see themselves on HD cameras. I feel like she paints for pageant, like continental pageant, old school for this, and hopefully she sees it back and realizes she does not need that benign white powder up under her
Because look
eyes.
at the one on the left. She literally looks like she went into a tanning booth and had goggles on and took the goggles off.
I have a question. Why don't people blend anymore?
Because
It's
they never learned.
well, also
They need to
deep
watch Ebby.
deep painting
They need to
for
watch Ebby.
TV and painting for a stage pageant is real different.
Hmm.
And so these people have not seen what they look like having painted how they paint on HD cameras. She wearing this dress. She used to being on a big old stage with a giant ass spotlight for the pageant where you
Mhm.
paint for the back row. And you have to do that. Whereas
I, al-
here don't translate.
I also want to say, Soulful Dog. I don't mind that she did a monochromatic red. It's just that the flowers are. You know what this gives me? Like messy meatball, spaghetti and meatballs. Like it just that was
Now
not a
that you
joke.
say
That
that,
was
I see
literally
it.
that was not a joke. I swear.
I see it
It was
though.
misplaced. It's not a bad look. She is shaped. Mama looks happy because a lot of the times people don't understand if you like what you're wearing, you kind of making it look better, if that makes sense. So her smiling, she made it look better. It's just she just needed something big in her head. I don't mind the all red. It's just that the flowers are giving very much melted cheese on spaghetti and meatballs. Like I,
That's why I say it had she done
Yeah.
that whole bottom with flowers.
that wasn't shade. That was honestly what I thought.
If she would have did that whole
I'm
bottom
so
with
sorry.
flowers,
That
it would have been
spaghetti and
sickening.
meatballs just took
I'm
me
sorry, I'm
out.
gay. We do this shit.
Really, B, you got your hand up.
I'm good.
Okay, let's get to who's next.
Yes.
I didn't
Q.
like it.
I
I
love
didn't
this.
get it because if you're gonna be a bug, why are you covered in
I'll
flowers?
say this. I liked her face. Her face was
It's gorgeous.
everything to me. I
Hmm.
lived for her makeup. Her makeup was everything. But
Amanda, take notes, darling.
I didn't like the outfit. I didn't like that whole alien, whatever she was going for. I didn't like it. I didn't like the shit. I understood the flowers, but to me, the best part of this was her makeup, and that's it.
I love this, but let me tell you, and I have to, after this I'll probably watch it. But UK versus the World airs on the same night, and somebody did that whole whatever that
Le
those
Grand
sticks
Dame
is.
and did it
They
better.
did that same look, and I'm like,
Way better. And
why
they
are we
aired
having
on
the
the
same look
same
on the same
day.
night? I gotta see. Le Grand Dame
It's
is
Le
clearly
Grand
not the
Dame.
way,
It's Le
but
Grand Dame from France.
and
Yeah,
Marina Summers. But we'll talk about that later. Um, I like this
baby.
outfit, but I was like, if I did not see Le Grand Dames first, I would have been like, wait, who's copying off of who? Like, why are there two looks on the
Well, I
same
mean, the
night?
reality. I mean, other people have done this before. Evie Oddly has done this.
She has.
Onyx has done this in
Mm-hmm.
España. So, like, people have done
Yeah,
this before. This I don't understand what this is supposed to be because honestly, it
this is
just
true.
looks like it looks like you let some of your plants become overgrowth and they just took over
Mhm.
everything and now nobody can tell what's happening here.
It was no
Even
story.
her body placement with it,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like she's not even comfortable with her body. Like, look at that first image
Yeah,
in the top
that's
left. She
it,
just looks
it
uncomfortable. It
looks like the
doesn't
Incredible
seem
Hulk at the top left.
she doesn't seem comfortable with whatever those props is with her body. It just didn't do it. Like I said, the only good part to me, that pink makeup, she did the fuck out of that pink
Oh
makeup
yeah.
on her goddamn face. Her face
Yeah,
is
That
I
makes
everything.
paint
sense.
it
If
But
you're
down.
a girl
everything
who
else you
can't
could throw
walk,
away.
if you're a
I
girl
like
who can't walk,
a
why
lot.
would you wear them big old heel, them big old shoes that don't have a heel on them?
But I do have a question. Does she need to have a? Do you need to have a storyline when you're doing your the runway? Because even though it's not, there's no storyline. I do like the look. The
But
assignment was met.
there's a bunch of flowers.
It's just flower. It looked like she took Evie's costume and just said, "Let me throw
Threw a
flowers."
shitload of
It's
flowers on it.
Right.
Like
That's
what?
what
I
I'm
liked
saying.
it. It was
But at least
cool.
the thing is, when you walk it, I should be able to say, I know that girl. She's doing this. They're doing that. They're, we can see them in this place and that place. Like there should be some life that you give without having to explain it. If she walked out there and didn't explain anything, I would just be like, this is really pretty in pictures. Cause walking,
I like
hell
it.
no.
She's not. She's not. Oh my God, what's the word?
She's not poised or
She's
graced.
not graceful.
Poise, grace. But you know when a model, even with
We can't
model,
call
when
her
a
a
model
model.
walk is some sort of choreography in it. I don't know the exact word, but she doesn't give me like a 5, 6. You understand what I mean? Like
Yeah,
like
she's
if there
not
was
Mhm.
counting
music
as she's
on,
walking. She's just
she doesn't
clomping
know how to
around.
walk to it. She doesn't give me Naomi. She doesn't give me
I
like a
mean,
walker, like somebody that knows how to walk to music. She doesn't give me that. If you get, I
Well,
hope.
we know she
But
doesn't.
tears for that face. That face was sickening to me.
No, ma'am, I didn't like this.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, that was
No,
ugly. That
this
shit was
yeah, this
ugly.
was
That was
ugly.
she needed
ugly.
more
It
flowers on the
it
bottom.
doesn't meet the challenge. Where's the flowers?
It's on the bottom, but she needed more. I got what she meant, but either it should have been right side up and you had more flowers, or if you was gonna do it upside down, I need to see stems. I needed to get what you were
Hmm.
talking about. I need to see more flowers. You're not giving what the assignment gives,
I didn't
as
like the
well
wig.
as
That braided hair wig was ugly.
I also was
also,
thinking too, if you know how, I mean, Valentine's Day just passed. You know how, because the green part is supposed to be the wrapping paper or whatever. There's some wrapping paper that has flowers on it. Why didn't you have flower prints on that dress?
I'm going to continue to say that her makeup gives me, if I did drag makeup, what it would look like. That's what her makeup gives me. I know nothing about makeup. I know nothing about doing drag makeup at that. So her makeup generally always looks like, if I went and decided I was going to try and do drag tonight and do drag makeup, it looks a fucking mess because I know I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And she looks like she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing with her fucking makeup. Look at her. She looks like a man in makeup. Look at that picture on the right. She looks like a man in makeup. And this is drag, which is supposed to be female impersonation. That, my doll, dear one, doll baby, love bug, is not giving me female impersonation. Sorry.
This
Candy
isn't
Muse, her
giving me
mama.
flower either, so I don't know.
Dang.
Candy
I
Muse, her
stepped away
mama.
for
Do you
30
expect
seconds.
more? I'm sorry, Candy Muse is your mother. Do you expect more?
Candy Muse was a mess too. Let's not forget
She's
when
actually
she
better
came out
now.
there with that mess last season.
I, I don't know. I wish, like, if there were things I wish like we could do better here, just to try to make it translate better. I guess I wish the cellophane piece actually came around her waist. That would, like, even if it sat around there, a piece around her waist too would have helped to kind of make that part make sense, because that cellophane is supposed to tie it together. Um, also,
Is the cellophane? Is she supposed to be like a bouquet of flowers that's upside down? Where the
yes,
Yep.
flowers is at the bottom and the green part
Hmm.
yep.
Right,
is the
None
wrapping
of
paper,
that.
and then the
right.
cellophane is the paper, the cellophane that comes
You
around the
should have
bouquet
had
of
real
flowers.
stems coming out.
Yep.
Like it would have given it levels.
But do you see what I mean? Like, even if just with this, if the cellophane had been around her waist, it would have instantly kind of showed you it's holding it
Okay,
together.
question.
But also on the bottom, I wish instead of like that deep purple, I wish it was like actual just flowers down there.
I thought that's what I thought too. Does she look a little Shanae Joanna Man in the face, or is it just
She
me?
looked like a man in makeup. I told you
I hated
that.
Mhm.
I hated that movie so much.
We're gonna move
Oh
on
my
from this,
god, why did I
brother.
talk about that movie twice this week?
Abby missed the whole
But I
five
do want
minutes
to
about her being a man in makeup.
I
You missed that part,
Yeah,
I
I
Abby.
do
missed
want to
it.
say
I missed the
something
rant.
though. If those flowers were a lighter color, like maybe yellow, it would have looked a little better. Those are too
I
dark.
don't see any flowers.
I thought
Did
it
you
was
see them
flowers
purple
at the hem
That
of
things?
her skirt.
that
They're supposed to be
purple
Instead
and
of
flowers.
green
tulle,
is
they
a
were
floral print.
flowers. I thought it was flowers at the hem of her skirt.
I,
Yeah, the purple and green is floral print, but they're just
Yeah,
not reading as flowers.
it needs a little
Uh,
lighter color.
yeah, it needs some color dynamics in there.
okay.
Return to sender.
Up next is
No.
who's this?
No.
Nymphia
Bye.
Lee.
You did not do the assignment.
Yeah, this
I,
was a fucking
I
mess.
didn't get it either.
Maisie's Day.
Can we listen? Can we let Kiss My Cheeks finish giving the introduction?
This is true. I'm sorry.
Well, I was just saying,
I'll do it.
someone on Twitter said this was a cactus. It didn't give me cactus when I watched the show. I
Who
also
said
don't
it
like
was a
it.
cactus?
I don't
They
see
said
nothing
it
about
on
no
Twitter.
cactus.
She was trying to be a
Yeah, she's
cactus.
supposed to be a cactus.
Oh, it's
That's
not
Cactus
a
is a
plant.
green.
That
Cacti are
don't look like a
my
cactus,
cactus.
ma'am.
Yeah,
It
green.
does.
It does not.
Where do you
It,
see a
it
cactus, D?
It looks like
I see it
nobody's
because
cactus.
okay,
Mm-mm.
here's the thing. I see the flower. I saw the little plant things, but cactus is a plant, not a flower.
I
But the
got
I
cactuses go
got it.
up, not
She had the
down.
pricklies. She needed
But no parts
pricklies.
of the
I'm
cactus go
with this
up.
comic
And
right
you
here.
and
I was
it's
expecting a
yellow. It's
reveal.
not green.
Wait, say that again.
In
It's
It's
this
yellow,
cacti.
comic
not
right
green.
here, I was expecting a reveal as well. Like I thought she was
yeah.
about to take this thing off.
Are y'all saying that? Well, it would have been great as a reveal, but are you saying that her outfit is not green?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what we're saying.
It
You don't
looks
see that
green
big
to
yellow
me.
coat
I
she got
still
on?
don't like it. It look it. I see the green,
It's
What green?
yellow.
Where's the
but
It
green?
looked green to me.
oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Just give me 5 seconds. I love y'all.
Okay, boo.
Y'all
Okay,
so
okay.
awesome. Y'all making me hot with this yelling at me. That's sexy. But
Sorry,
Ooh.
I'm like, go ahead.
Ooh.
but I see the green. But you know what it is too? Because I think Angela had mentioned it a few episodes ago. It's the lighting too. I see the very light green because if you look at the to me
Is the
the
green in the room with us?
the little one in the corner, I can't touch it because um it looks more green than the big picture. I see the green, but is
Maybe
it
yellow green.
It's a
yeah?
real
So
pale
are you
green.
Yellow green.
colorblind,
If
Maisie?
you
But
had
to
the
be honest,
Crayola 64 box, this is yellow green. That's what it
but
was
I'll be
from the
honest,
Crayola box.
she needed some pricklies. Plus, this is more plant than flowers. But I will say this: y'all letting Nymphia get away with murder. Mama don't know the choreo. Mama don't do the assignments.
She
But
should
y'all
have been
let
in
her
the
get away.
bottom three. This
It's
was a
fine.
mess.
It's fine.
This
She
was a
could have been
fucking
down there
mess.
too.
They do let Nymphia get away with everything. You ain't
Again,
lying
But
I
about
would
that.
like to say there
can I
is
ask
no
a
green.
question?
Sure.
Wait a minute, go ahead, Abby.
Can,
What
y-
was Abby saying? You were like,
can
what
y'all
Abby
yell
said?
at me again?
No, Abby was saying something. Wait a minute, D.
No,
Abby.
I
Mr.
can if
McMahon,
you want me
did not
to.
yell at you
I
again.
can if you want me to, Daddy. Daddy, you want me to yell at you?
Oh
Oh
God.
God. Firstly,
I'm having
firstly and
fun.
lastly, I would just
Not.
like to see there is no green. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you try
That's
to
fine.
flip.
My
There's
mama
no
don't care what I say
It's
neither.
yellow. It's yellow today. It's going to be yellow tomorrow. It was yellow 6 months ago when they recorded this
Amen. Hallelujah,
episode.
sweet baby yellow
That
Jesus.
outfit is yellow. There is no green. I don't care
Okay,
It's
what you
Okay.
definitely yellow.
that's
there.
fine.
It's a pale yellow. She did what she wanted to do,
She did.
and she failed miserably at the assignment. The
Miserably.
green on your hat is green. That is not what she has on. Um,
It's
I
I
don't know what
agree that
you
it is a yellowish green. I see it.
Willful dog. It is not a pale green. It is a pale yellow.
Oh
That's not
Lord.
no baby. I'm
Damn,
sorry.
y'all are
That's
so
not what
y'all
that is.
She could have been. Listen,
can
she
we
was
be
in my
nice?
bottom three. She was in my bottom three.
I
Can we be
definitely
nice?
think she should have been lip syncing for this.
She could have
Hmm.
been down there as well. Up next is Saphira.
My
Everything.
God.
I loved it.
Wait,
Everything.
wait. I'll let y'all in on some more tea with this
Tens,
one.
tens, tens
Here,
upon tens.
Everything. That shit was sickening.
This outfit is the reason why I'm okay with her drinking the potion last week. Bitch, because of this. This is
wait,
why.
If
here's some.
you drank the potion and knew you was
So
coming
now
out
this
with
is
this shit the
drag.
next week,
You
go
knew
ahead,
you was
drink it.
safe. You like I got the rest of the season.
She's
Here's
like,
some
I
more
got it.
tea about
She got
this.
the fit. I got it.
There's actually two pieces that go to this. There are two other pieces that come up for this that she could not wear because they would not fit through the doorway of the runway.
Come
Hmm.
on. I want to see that.
I listen. I'm here for it.
You know
And
what
let
this
me tell you
reminds me
this.
of? Remember when they did, I don't know what was the name of the runway, and Baby Girl came
That's
out with that
Digimon.
IKEA lampshade as a headpiece. Y'all
I
remember that?
remember
Oh, I
that.
Oh, that was
remember that too.
UK. That was
But
Spencer Job.
what I
That
will
was
say about
Spency.
Saphira, every one of Saphira's runway pieces, I'm talking about the ones she wears on the runway. If you go back and look at each and every runway piece, even the one like last week that maybe didn't hit the mark, look at the attention to detail
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
every one of her runway pieces. And if you look at the bottom of this, you see where it's supposed to be the stem of the flower and everything, the attention to all of the detail, the hair that went with it, her makeup went with it, the necklace that she has on, the yellows on the sleeves, baby, it was everything. And I feel like the part that couldn't go through the doorway would have been around the shoulders and
Yep.
probably would have been a full flower. I'm
Hmm.
guessing because I feel like the parts around the shoulders would have had more like petals. That shit would have been sickly. It would have been too much. And the fact that they didn't let her win this week, I'm just gonna call it what it is. It's the white privilege of
It
plasma.
was a
Just
robbery.
let me interject that because she should have won this week. She should have won this week.
She
I'm
could
just
have.
saying.
I wouldn't be mad if she did one. I wouldn't be mad if she won.
I feel like if Plasma had a stumble at least once, the only reason I'll let
Mhm.
Plasma have her win is she has so much to do.
She did
She
great.
literally did not get off the stage the entirety of the Rusical. So I'll give her her big one because she was on. She
That's
hit her
kind
mark.
of not true because she didn't come on until like remember you had the whole first part of
They
the
But
did
she,
one
Rusical.
but
song.
El
She wasn't
Teddy,
on.
but
But we can agree that she was on stage more than anybody
Yeah,
else.
she was. She was on
she
stage more
was.
than anyone.
So
She
she
was.
Yeah.
had more to do. She had more to do, and she did it flawlessly.
And she did.
Then,
She did great.
then
I
I
know
would.
I'm not mad at Plasma winning, but for me, she would have won
well, you
because
sounded like it.
Woo!
Now, what I feel
We are
bad
We
hot
be
about,
rooting
tonight,
for
and I'm
every.
here for
We
it. Come on,
always
Whoopi.
rooting for everybody
Come on,
black.
spirit of
We
Whoopi
are
in the room.
always rooting for everyone.
Okay.
thank
That's
you,
I
Ebby.
mean,
Thank you,
period.
Ebby.
Now
Now, what I
Twitter
will
had a
say though is,
question about Safari. Twitter had a question. They want to know how the hell she put all this shit in her luggage. Oh, I'm not supposed to be cursing. How she put all this stuff in her luggage? Because I thought they only get 2 or 3 bags.
Mind your business.
you vacuum pack it,
they got more than that now.
Come on, Auntie. I have that. That shit
you vacuum
works.
pack it. That's how you do
They
it.
have
That shit works.
they have more than two bags now.
Okay, because they had
Or you,
this
do you?
this 2 bags
She
right
could
here.
have had it shipped in. She
Mm-hmm.
could have said, "Oh,
No,
can
no,
you
no,
ship
no,
this to
no.
my
You're not
No. In
supposed to
terms,
do that.
they have no. They have a limit on how much they can have put like taken into the studios, so
Okay,
that
but ship it to the hotel. I ain't say take it to the studio. Ship it to my goddamn hotel room.
no, they sequestered that won't work. You can't get nothing there without the producers finding it.
Well, she's a master packer because this 2 bags by itself, that's a lot. But shout out to Safira. I think that's the last. That's the last of my
It's
slide.
so unfortunate for them girls that you had to all go behind Saphira and Plasma.
Because Saphira and Plasma was the best two runaways
And
to
it
me.
was literally
Yeah, because
Plasma
they were
and
first and
Saphira.
second, I believe. Yeah.
It was Plasma and Saphira, and I said, "Oh, we about to get a show," and I said, "Well, damn, nobody
And
else
after
showed up
that, it
for
was all
work.
downhill. It was all
Nobody else
downhill.
Very
showed up
much.
for work." Oh,
My top three. Can I say what my top three and bottom three? My top three this week was Plasma, Saphira, and my top three. I didn't have a third one. I just had Plasma and Saphira. I never put the third one in the top three. And my bottom three was Maya, Dawn, and Nymphia. Those were my bottom three for
really?
this week.
You put Maya over um um the other one from Miami?
Uh,
Um
Over Morphine.
Morphine?
It was for me, my bottom three. I hated Maya's outfit. I did not like Maya's outfit at all. Y'all liked I didn't like her outfit at all. At all. And so it was Maya,
If you feel how you feel,
Nymphia,
it's
and
weird.
Dawn was in my bottom three.
That could have easily been the bottom three, but the tops were Plasma, Q, and Safari. And I think we already discussed that if you had a lead role, a lead section, you would probably be in the top. In the bottom, they selected Maya, Magami. Morphine was in the bottom, wasn't she?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mhm.
She
yeah, she was
deserved
in
to
the
be
bottom.
down there too.
It's
They
weird.
had options. They had options, but the
Got
lip
the right
sync
one.
was
Nay, don't you start that. I see the green. Don't you start that foolishness.
right. We done took the picture off.
Right.
Listen,
That's
I
why
see
you
the
had
I
to
green.
take
Nay,
it
That's
minutes
fine.
ago.
Listen,
Nay.
let Benji have their moment. I see the green too.
I saw green too, but I didn't see Kathy.
Thank you. That's why I like you.
Where did you see the green at?
It
Point
was
me
I
a
to
mean,
it.
I
soft
saw
green.
green, but
Field.
it was light.
Point to the green where you saw it. Where
It
did you
was
see
Light
it?
green,
somewhere.
but it
We're
was
not going back
green.
to that picture.
Because
We
you
moving
can't
on to
because
the
it was in
lip
your
sync.
imagination because it wasn't on the stage.
Well,
Auntie
also
Ed,
well,
Auntie
also
Ed, hi,
considering how yellow her
beautiful.
shirt, her shoes were,
Hey, Auntie Ed doing
considering
us
how yellow
with the
her,
skateboard realness. Let them have it.
I
Let
was
them
like,
have it.
It was ugly no matter what color it was. It was not the assignment.
Oh
Besitos,
man.
love you, but let them have it.
it
Let's
wasn't no
talk about the
flowers.
lip sync, y'all. Because we got to talk about
I
traders in
would love
20
to meet
minutes.
her in real life.
Let's get on the lip
Well, we
sync.
almost done. Yeah, we almost done.
Who was
Oh,
lip syncing? Magami and Maya.
Uh-huh.
Crazy.
Ooh,
Try,
I
stop
Maya
didn't
trying
did
to
even
tell
know
us
well.
that
Jingle
was a
Bell.
Miley Cyrus song. I've heard that song before,
I
but
like the song,
I didn't
but
know
I
that was
will
I didn't
Miley.
like it
say,
at all.
So here's the
hated her
thing.
Grammy performance.
They thought they was gonna get. They thought they was gonna get flippity do because it wasn't a flippity do song. And Sister
Mm-hmm.
said, "Oh no, oh no, don't worry, I got you because I can
Mama, did you?
work it
She
and
did it.
let me take you to church with
She
this."
did.
She
She
did
And
talking
we
it.
about
talked
took
about
these
that
shoes
last
off
week. We
and give
said,
y'all
what
a
are you gonna do when you
demonstration.
can't flip? And I gave her that lip sync this week. She did. She
She
I
did
did.
out
said
lip.
it. I
She did
said,
out
"Oh,
lip
that's a
sync.
nasty old pageant queen."
Mogami.
I said, "It's a
She
nasty
ate that
pageant queen.
woman
She
up.
can give you
She
an
ate
emotional parking
her
bark, and she
up.
got through." And it's a
She
nasty
won
She
that lip
pageant
did.
sync.
queen. You
Now
gotta
you were
watch
saying
out. They can
earlier
do
that
it.
Magami was saying she won the lip sync. Is that what
You
you were
Magami
saying
didn't.
earlier?
is crazy
I mean,
Yeah,
because
she
Magani
had
thinks
opinions
she
I didn't
did.
okay,
agree
see,
with.
this is how I know Magami ain't got good sense because she thought that talent thing she did when she held them cards up to that sad song was a talent.
She did.
And so she thought this was a sad, emotive song. So she had this in the
But
back. No, daughter. No, ma'am.
the thing is, Magami gives me Sunday night brunch, like a brunch queen. Like she, that's it. She doesn't give me drag race. She gives me hosting.
Because I know plenty of
Welcome
drag
to the bar.
Sunday brunch that be tearing Sunday brunch up.
See,
No.
here's the thing with the New York white bars. I get what she. That's what she gives me.
Oh.
The New York white bars. That's what she gives me.
Because
I be
the
Not
with
the
you.
drag
black
brunches
ones.
that I go to,
I don't want
you know, we in the South. So
Not
the
this.
drag brunches that we go
Oh no,
to,
the New
baby,
York.
mama
But
wouldn't
here's
even
the
make
funny
the cut.
thing: a lot of New York black queens are Southern, so I get it.
Hold on, babe, I'm gonna put it
But the this right here in Funky Naniva's accent, this right here, that's what she gives me. It doesn't give me drag race.
They
It gives
down to the
me
bar where the Honda cars be at.
not even
Mm.
that where the bus pass is at. Like she gives me West Woof monsters. Like that's what she gives me. But
She hosts Hamburger Marys.
Well,
Oh
so
wow.
what side did Mogami
did
get?
you switch another wig,
No, I did not.
Angela?
Huh?
Did you switch
Angela
another? You
just
heard me.
Uh-uh.
I
Angela still got the same wig
But
on.
you know
Everybody
what?
the same.
Okay.
She wants to, you took the flower out.
No,
That's
she
what you
changed
She
the
did.
did put
color.
on another wig. She had on. She started off with a different wig. It was a
A
black
black
wig
wig with
earlier.
a
But speaking
flower
of
in it.
wigs, and I would love if they did this for the if somebody for the lip sync would have done some shit like this. Wait, hold on. Some
Oh,
shit like
shaking
this,
the
and
flowers
flowers
out.
came the
I
fuck
had the
out of that
flowers come out.
motherfucker.
We've seen that before. We've
We
seen that
Like
have.
before.
what was my
That's
girl who
fine.
won that
We've seen a
season?
lot of flips. I hate this wig, by the way.
That's how
Hold on.
Monet Exchange lost her season to that
Yes.
lady, to
No,
that bald headed lady.
no, not Monet.
Oh,
That's
Shea
It's
how
Coulee.
Monet.
Excuse me,
It was
Shay.
Shea.
Shea
That's how
Coulee.
Shea Coulee. Shea
That's how
Coulee
she
is still
lost.
triggered by that shit. Shea Coulee is still triggered to
That
this
was just
day.
an excuse to do what I wanted to do. I'm sorry.
We get it. We get it. Because the only
But
thing
I'm not
fellas
gonna lie, I
reaction
remember that season finale, and
that
I said,
I
"Girl,
just
give it
got
to her
from
just for those fellas." When Mama did those fellas, I was like, "Girl, give it to her. She got it. She got." I ain't
And
gonna
the
lie, I
thing
said
is,
that.
well, the thing is, people always think it's just because she revealed it. It's not just because she revealed it.
It was
It's
the
the way
emotion with
did
it.
it. She did the gloves first, and and then the other one, and it just made sense. Also, Mama said she was packed and ready to go. She said she had two other reveals, and she had got stronger, ready to go.
She
Listen,
said,
I would just like to say, as long as it wasn't dead butterflies coming out, it was
Uh, I'm gonna let Asia slide because I like Asia.
Asia was supposed to win that season.
that was funny to me. Not the dead butterflies.
Asia was supposed to win
No,
that.
the
they
That
was
meat
dead as
that
doornails. They
crowd.
was dead as hell.
I'm not gonna do that to Miss Asia, girl. I love Asia.
El Teddy, you are so tickled by that, and you should.
Ew. She should have did like how they have the
Please,
little
Lord,
things you get in the mail when
go
you
ahead.
open it up and the little butterflies come out, but they're not real butterflies. They're like
Mhm.
the little paper. That's what she should have had. The little fake butterflies that fly as soon as you take whatever, open it, whatever gift, or you take whatever off. That's what she should have had.
They didn't invent that yet. But
They they did. It was invented by then.
well, that was the episode. Any final remarks? Next week is Snatch Game, and that's what I'm waiting on.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
Megami. Thank gosh.
Who y'all think they gonna be on Snatch Game next week? Who you think? Who y'all got bets? Who y'all think gonna show up?
Who's gonna
Nikki.
like do well or like what celebrities?
Like what celebrities you think
Oh,
they
girl,
be?
My thing with Snatch Game is I think it's always overhyped and underdelivered. For me, Snatch Game is always that's one of the episodes that everyone looks forward to, but they always underdeliver. Like for the last 5 or 6 seasons, I haven't seen anybody that just made me just go, "Oh my god," on Snatch Game. So I
Oh,
feel like they should throw it out or
absolutely
change
not.
it up or
Mm-mm.
change it
Don't
up.
throw it out. Listen, because I still get a cackle every time I watch the highlights from when Bob was on there and he came back as Carol Channing. That shit tickles the hell out of me. Out of
Okay,
everybody.
take me back to UK season one when you had Bag of Chips and the Vivian
Oh,
going
the Vivian
off.
killed it.
The
Oh my
Vivian
God,
as
Donald
Donald
Trump.
Trump was the
Y'all are a
best.
little too enamored with them UK girls. They get on my
I
nerves.
haven't
I
watched
don't
You
it.
even know how to
Uh,
get the UK.
it's
I
not
don't
that
even
I
know
don't
where to
watch them.
go to
It's just
watch
something
the
about them.
UK.
It's just
I have
something.
no idea
I
where to
like
go to
Tia
watch the
Coffee.
Did I?
UK.
Shit.
I like
Tia
Tia
Coffee
Coffee.
is on.
She up there.
Channel
Tia
Wild.
Coffee is giving this season on UK versus the world.
I
Tia
D
haven't
Coffee.
seen it
D
yet.
D.
I gotta
Y'all gonna have
redo
to tell me where to go
Wild.
to watch these other ones because I
It's
I
on
don't know where
Wild
to go to watch.
Presents. It's on
You
Wild
got to get
Presents
the app.
Plus.
I know.
What app?
I gotta redo that. It
Wow.
Wild
costs some
Wow,
money
Presents.
for that shit.
Listen,
wow presents.
I don't
if
have the
you
Wild
want,
present. Does it cost some money?
Yeah, it's like
it
Yes.
does. But I
$3.99.
could give you my.
Oh,
If
girl,
you
y'all
want,
want me
I'll
to
give
spend
you
more of
my
my
account.
goddamn money.
I could give y'all my account.
Yeah, they
It's
don't
fine.
trip. You can just hand each other the account.
How much it? I
That's
mean,
what me and my
It's
friend
like
do.
$2.99,
It's
two
like
ninety
five
nine,
I
two
dollars.
ninety
pay. I
nine.
pay yearly
$5.
though. I pay
I think
yearly.
it's $5. $5.35.
Yearly
It's
is like
$4.99.
for
Is
me.
it? I don't
Yearly,
even
I
pay
think
that
it's almost
much. I pay like
$50.
$3.99.
yearly is $50.
Yearly is
Oh
like
dear
50
God.
something dollars. That's it. I don't pay
D,
every month.
holla at me because I'm gonna
But they
need
do
some
have a
because I'm
lot
gonna
of
need to
stuff
go
on
back
there.
and watch some of these people so
UK
I could
Mayhem Miller has gone home as she should have because what was that talent show?
Don't spoil yesterday's for me yet. I haven't watched it yet.
I didn't watch it either. I have to watch it because Marina Summers is my winner.
Hmm. Well, who is the comedy queen this season that we think might do well
There
on
isn't
Snatch
one.
Game next
That's
On
the
week?
whole
US,
point.
wait a
That's
minute. Do
what's
y'all
up.
see what well
Plasma.
hold on. Do y'all see what Nisi just put in the chat? You know what, Nisi? We're not gonna do this. The younger people can still see a full range of colors. We're not gonna do this with you, Nisi. We're not
oh,
doing this with
that's
you.
Ma'am, I
gonna be
just went to the
Zontae.
eye doctor,
And
and
Zontae or
these
something.
glasses got the right prescription in them, and I
My
agree that that is
Oh,
eyes
listen,
are just
okay.
fine,
Kiss my teeth to
Benji.
your
ma'am.
question. I think Plasma and Saphira are probably going to do well.
Our house, listen, Nisi, our house in Miami is trash for drag brunch. I could tell you about three or
What's
four
our house?
drag brunches in Miami that will kill our
I need
house.
to go to
Our
Florida.
house in Miami, Uh, Nisi, you should have told me you was in my city, and I could have told you some places to go. Girl.
That's really B's niece.
Yeah.
Hi. Why you laughing about? I say hi.
Yes, that's my niece in real life. Yes,
I I
and
I,
my
I know what
great
she look
nephew,
like.
her puppy Benji.
Loretta, I was talking to the elder about you and our trip in July, and and
Auntie Eb, how much weight do
and
you
she
have?
told me to tell you now, happy birthday, Ma. It's not till July. She tell the girl I said.
Tell the elder I said happy
Hey,
birthday to
elder, the
Auntie
elder, tell the elder we all said, hey, elder.
Hey, elder.
Whenever I meet the elder for the first time, I'm going to say,
Hungry.
hello, my elder. How are you? He will always be the elder.
She's
I don't
gonna
care.
adopt. Let me be very clear. Just be prepared to be adopted.
Listen,
Adopt me.
Because my
I
mama
know
is a
all
collector.
I know is her
Is a
name is
collector
the
of
elder. That's all her
toys.
name is gonna ever be, the elder. That's it. That's all
And
I know.
That's
what
fine.
you going to say? What were you going to say?
She
Nephew,
gonna
you going to
call
say
you son.
something?
She gonna adopt you. She gonna do all of those things. She gonna love on you, pray on you, all of those good things. So be
Come
prepared.
on, pray.
Well, El
Say that
Teddy need
again.
all the prayer that somebody gonna give him,
Say
cause
that again.
I do.
Really,
I
I didn't
do.
hear what you said. Auntie B, what you said? You said something. No, you said something to me.
you were
Was it
going
me?
to ask me something. You were going to say how many something do I have?
I don't remember. This alcohol is fucking
Oh,
me. Ooh, I don't like cursing.
Oh,
We all
Loretta, we
drinking.
should
You
get
could go
a
ahead and
Harry
cuss. We
Potter
all
I
cussing
don't
tattoo.
at
cuss on
this
my
point.
channel. If y'all realize that, I don't really cuss, but I do cuss a lot. But I
I'm
don't
the
cuss
We
only
on my
know
one
you
not
channel.
cuss
drinking.
a lot. We're aware that you cuss a lot.
Child, I'm the only one not drinking. That's a
I'm
You
not
shame.
a
drinking
lie?
Why?
either.
I'm not
I'm not
drinking.
drinking tonight.
I'm not drinking, but I need to. I need to make me a hot toddy.
I'm gonna pour
I need
more
to
of this
go outside,
wine,
I
even though
need
more of
it's
this summer
to.
snowing.
wine, more of
I
the
want to go
summer wine.
outside tonight.
El Teddy is
It's a
drinking.
four
I'm
day
not drinking
weekend.
Of
anything.
course, El Teddy is drinking.
I got
Don't
me
do
a
me. Don't do me.
What's
You
in
don't know
your
my
cup?
pain or what
What's in
I've
your
been
cup?
through.
Kiss my cheeks. What's in your
Don't
cup?
do you, but you
with
got a
some
whole
nice
bottle in
crown
our
peach.
faces.
I
You
do.
know
Kiss
I
I
love
some
a
do.
good
crown
crown
peach.
peach.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
Baby.
Kiss my cheeks. Kiss my
Kiss
Yeah,
my
she's
cheeks.
cheeks and
saying
drink a
something. I
crown
always
peach.
talk over her.
Kiss my cheeks. I'm upset because I'm an avid watcher of traders and I've never been invited to the panel. And
Oh,
I really have a lot to say
Oh,
about traders, and I never get invited to the
In
panel.
12
You,
minutes.
And you
huh?
ain't gonna get invited
You free
tonight.
in 12 minutes?
That's how
Are you
you
free in
feel.
12 minutes?
This
Kiss
is
my
what we're
cheek
doing.
said it's in 12 minutes. Are you? Can you? Are you? She said it's in 12 minutes.
who is
I'm
speaking to
pouring the
me?
rest of this bottle of wine.
Well, come on over. We're going to have a good, because, oh, I can't wait to get into traders.
Because why you keep playing with Phaedra? Why y'all ain't trying to
Why?
last week?
I don't know
Why
why
do
they
they
in
keep
there.
playing with her? Girl,
Question,
girl.
question to kiss my cheeks. What other shows do you review?
Um, right now, I'm doing traders. I do the
Mhm.
challenge. Survivor is coming up. I do all the
Mm,
competition shows. I'm
I,
kind
I
of
like
falling off
competition
of the
shows.
reality 5, 6 women reading each other's shows because
I'm
they've
tired
worked
of
my
it.
nerve.
Mhm.
Me and Ebby about to do Love is Blind.
I watched Love Is Blind. I was not impressed. Oh, yeah.
I have a
I fell
question for
asleep on the first episode, but I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna get into it tonight, I guess.
I have a question for Auntie Really B slash she was a skater boy. She said to her later boy. Because she's giving me skater boy with this beanie and wig.
Well,
um,
who's Abby?
like who's Abby?
Abby got on the beanie and the wig.
Yeah, that's what I said. No,
I thought you said really be. Okay, I'm sorry.
did I? I don't know. Maybe I did, and I didn't realize. Listen, um, since you do the impact,
I was
and I
down.
do it live, one of the days, would you like to come up?
Sure. What day you come on
Sure.
TV? Because I'll never watch it. Like,
I It comes on Mondays, but me and my friend we review it on Tuesdays or Wednesdays if Tuesdays I'm busy.
I
if it
got.
if y'all do it on a Wednesday, I can do it because Tuesday I have rehearsal.
I made it through one and a half
So you just
episodes
let
of
me
the
know.
Impact.
And
Okay.
Listen, the only reason why I'm watching it because it's New York.
Well, the only reason why I'm watching it is because I follow the guy on TikTok, and I've been
Do
following him
you?
for
Here's
like a couple of years. We're mutuals on TikTok.
my friend that does it. She schools me.
Mutuals.
I'm like, who the fuck is all these people? I just know Cleo. I just know Cleo. I don't know none of these. And Hello Kitty. I'm not calling you Chinese Kitty.
Soulful Dog. I haven't seen the cast of
I
Chasing
call her Mau Mau
Orlando.
Mix.
No one
I
has
don't
seen the
call her
cast of
Chinese
Chasing
Kitty.
Orlando. They just interviewed them today.
Okay, because I haven't seen. Because I'm really listen. I'm a Florida boy, so I'm really curious to see who they put
Yeah, they
on this
just
cast of
interviewed
Yes,
them
Chasing
yes,
today.
Orlando.
yes. Soulful dog, he's gay. Yes.
I want to know, are these Florida people or are these transplants? Because there's a very big difference from real Florida
Well, it's an
people
open
and
casting. I
transplants.
mean,
What I do know is that the first two people who had made appointments today were no shows.
Oh,
Okay, here's the thing. Y'all need to stop that.
let me ask this, and this is for
maybe they
really
couldn't
B.
get there.
Wait, hold on. This is for really B, Abby, or anybody who knows. I know Dario is always an EP, but is there somebody from Florida that's an EP on the show that can
Yes,
kind of run the Orlando
yes.
people?
I think
There
so.
is a specific
I think it would
EP for
have to
this.
be because the baby don't live there.
Right.
So
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 who
they
is the
were
Florida E EP?
so I did
Oh,
not
I
catch
don't
his
know.
name. I do not remember his name. However, they were on live this morning and Dario showed us his face.
Can you send me that live? Because I want to see who they are. Because I
Our
know
Dario posted it on his Instagram.
I need you to send me something. Because
Yeah, I got you.
put it in the
I
group
like
chat.
Ben Staples.
Put it in the group chat. Because I'm really curious. Because for me, it's Florida. You know how Really B is really passionate about her DMV people. Really B don't fuck off about DMV. Really B is passionate, and I'm the same way about Florida. I
I'm
protect.
sorry about New York.
No,
I'm sorry.
no. You're the same way about Miami. You don't claim
I am.
Florida.
I don't claim Florida. I claim
But a lot
Miami.
of
You're very right.
Miami people don't claim Florida though.
You're right. We don't claim Florida. We
They
don't.
don't. They don't. Even if you're in Orlando, they don't claim Florida.
No, Orlando should claim Florida. Those whores are definitely Florida people. The Orlando people are absolutely Florida people. Parliament House ass people.
But I think everybody goes hard for their city because I know y'all be shitting on New York, but I love New York. I'm sorry.
I don't shit on New York. I have no problems with New York.
You do.
I do not.
New York, the city of dreams. No, I don't. I could never live in New York. But
Yeah, I
I
can't
know
live there.
it's dirty as fuck.
And too
It is.
expensive.
It is. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
It's
And
dirty
people
and
call
too
me
expensive.
bougie. I'm too bougie for that.
Oh,
I
New
guess
Yorkers
he
think they're
deleted
bougie
it.
too.
It was up there.
I was called
But I
bougie
need
the
to be
other
on the
day. I was
bougie
like,
part.
Oh, listen. I just want the record to reflect
New
Willie
York,
B said she's
people in New
bougie.
York fuck with the fact that New York is dirty.
Abby,
Even the
mark
bougie
this
but
day,
auntie,
February
you always
17th.
in New York.
Really
Watch,
B
watch
admitted
people that
she's
say.
bougie.
You always watch.
I didn't say that. I said y'all, since y'all always call me bougie.
No, don't try to come off being bougie.
Oh,
No.
El Teddy.
No,
That
By
no.
is
the
what I
way,
said. Look,
Mhm.
sometime in the
don't make me
summer,
cuss.
I'm
Cause
coming
get
to
ready to cuss you
Atlanta. I
out.
don't know when.
Oh, let me know. Because when you
I'll let you
come,
know because my one of my closest friends, the one that I do the lives with, she lives in Atlanta.
I hope it's not a
She's
weekend that I'm
coming
out
in.
of town. Please don't be a weekend I'm out of
I
town.
don't know when. I wanted to come for her birthday, which is in June.
Because when
But
you
she's
come, we're
doing
gonna have a
something.
gay old time. Listen, when you come,
I
we're gonna
hate
have a
black
good ass time.
people. I fucking hate them.
Oh, so my computer
Okay,
went blank.
read
Why
the
are you
group
laughing?
chat.
I'm so lost.
Read the members only chat. Please read the members. I hate black people. I hate them.
No, you love black
What's in the members
people.
only chat? Wait.
That's what my grandma and my
You know
granddaddy.
what?
I don't know what they're laughing at.
This is the members only chat. I'm sorry. On my
You know,
channel.
I'll put it
If you're a
in the
member,
chat.
we have a members only channel.
But
Jesus.
also, really, B, are you going to? I mean, you may not necessarily have to watch it when I'm going to watch it, but are you going to go see The Wiz when it comes out?
I want to. I really have to
I
see
saw
legit.
it when it came here to Atlanta. It was everything.
I want listen, Aubrey. What's his name? Oh my God, the singer. He's doing it. He's playing a scarecrow. What's his name again?
Wayne Brady.
No, El
No
Teddy.
way.
You know who I'm
Brady
talking
is the
about.
Wiz. Brady played the Wiz.
Oh, he's the Wiz.
He's the
He's
Wiz.
the
Is this
Wiz.
Oh my
Candy's
God.
version?
Elsa, you know who I'm
And
talking about.
Is this Candy's The Wiz?
No,
No,
it's
Candy don't
it's
have
gonna
no
be
the
on
whiz.
I
Broadway
thought
in
Candy
March,
did The Wiz.
Are you there
but
already?
I'm
No.
going
He's the
to see
executive
it in
producer. Yes.
April. And I'm gonna see
Who?
it on my
David
birthday. My
Diggs?
birthday is in
Was
April.
David Diggs playing
No, this is on Broadway. Give me a second. I'm gonna tell y'all know exactly who's gonna play the Scarecrow.
FaceTime?
Oh, all right. Well, y'all, I'm gonna have to get up out of here. So, y'all have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see y'all next time
So
we all
you
get
just gonna
together.
leave us like that, Angela? That's how you feel?
All
You
right.
just don't give a shit about us?
It is
You just
time
gonna
for
go
us
your
to go.
ass on?
And is
No means no, and yes means no.
She said she was like,
bye.
Have a good night, y'all. But it
Good
is time to
night.
wind down. It's time to get into traders. If you
because
care
Mark's
about
still.
traders and want to hear our 2 cent, please come back. We'll start it up in 4 minutes. El Teddy, I sent you the link. Please come by. You
Mm-hmm.
are always welcome.
Avery
Mm-hmm.
Always
Wilson is
welcome.
playing the
Okay, then
Scarecrow.
it's
Avery
upgraded.
Wilson.
Avery Wilson.
I love Avery
Who can
Wilson's
sing his
music.
ass off? Who can sing his ass off?
Exactly. Deborah Cox is
Fox is
playing
playing
Glenda.
Glinda the Good Witch. She's playing Glinda the Good
Yeah.
Witch and sings her face off.
Sorry, my ear started itching.
What I
Sings
mean.
But
her.
also with Avery, he's switching out with another guy that was on.
Okay, so
Um
hold on 1 second, honey. We want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We will see y'all
She's
next
like,
week
shut
on
up.
whoever's channel. We love y'all. Hit the button, boo. We can have this conversation backstage. Hit the
Right.
button.
Let me hit the
Bye, y'all.
button.
She like
Hit the button.
Thank y'all for watching. We will see you again, same time, a different place next week. Bye.
This is for Junior.
she's like
Don't
she's
cut
like
the